start. Oh man. All right. Let me just get here the stream up so I can see what's going on. There was a network error. Check out this D&D stream from 8 seconds ago. I'd love to. Ooh, this is a Charmin Ultra Soft commercial. I was like, what the hell?
Are we sponsored by Charmin Ultrasoft this week?
Oh my god, we are. And it's actually a really cool commercial. It's like 8-bit. It's like an 8-bit Charmin Ultrasoft Mario commercial. It's super weird.
Gaming session so good, you'll have to shit yourself.
I didn't get to finish by the way, guys, before we do this, actually, I'm just going to stream my screen and you guys can quick look at this. Actually, I'll just throw in roll 20. I can do that. It's not done, but I do need one to each of your guys' thoughts and what you guys need to tell me a little bit about the flavor to your guys' rooms in the ship.
Okay.
Because as it doesn't list it in the rules, but I was like, these guys need their own ships. They need their own rooms. There's no way Jucker could coexist in a bunch of beds just slide out next to each other.
Yeah, Jukka's room probably has no floor either. He just has like.
See, I had to decide between like a super lavish bed or like a broken springboard, and I went with lavish.
Yeah, I think Jukka's used to lavish.
The floor is comfortable enough.
I mean, Cormac will sleep on with the rock as a pillow, and
actually, Cormac's room is. I like Cormac's a lot. I'll just show you guys my roll Cormac's room. All right, so if you guys just want to look there on the roll 20 there, you guys can see. So, Jukka, the lobster won't be there, but there's a lobster somewhere. I don't know where it's going to be yet. Zeldog's room is at the end. I haven't done Varys and Kythar's. I gave you a. What the fuck are those makeup tables called? I think it's just a makeup table. Vanity table. I gave you one of those.
Sweet.
That is a pretty stellar ship from a folding box.
The foldable, it does turn into a full ship, which I never understood how that works. I always kind of picture it like that cube from the cube from Transformers.
In the beginning, there was the cube.
The cube. In the beginning, the Allspark. That's what it is. What a stupid name. I always hated that. But we'll be using the top half of this map for today. Because it's
the above deck, right?
The above deck. We will be using that. It'll be extremely important. Because believe it or not, you guys, okay, just for context, you guys also have not yet left the port. You guys can risk staying around for a bit if you need to get any last minute supplies. We went over, me and Mindz, what the ship has. Mindz has that list. Can you like throw it in like session something? Like somewhere? Just so they can see.
Yeah, we need to buy wood, and what else do we need to buy? Just anything else that we want.
Oh, that looks so good. Oh, are we streaming? Oh, I forgot. Right. Cool. Is that Storm following us? Western Wind, session 20. Are we 20? Oh my God, we're 20 sessions in. That's insane.
Yeah,
wait, are we streaming right now?
Yeah,
we are streaming right now.
I said we were going live.
But I don't see. I'm on this page and I don't see.
Oh no, I'm watching the stream right now.
Yeah, try refreshing maybe.
Like I just see the Western Winds background. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, we're not. That's all. That's all it's gonna show. That's the stream. Yes, that's all it is.
Yeah, that's the starting page. I don't have a countdown yet. That's something I need to put on there.
Yeah.
So I'm putting it in in-game chat.
Yeah, well, sponsored by Twitch.
So yeah, so I put it in-game chat in Discord.
See it.
Yeah.
Clay
so
pots.
Yeah. So
that would not be my idea for use for clay pots on a ship.
Well, basically, we need oil for all sorts of different things. We also need something that we can keep like tar and wood in case we need to repair.
Oh, and also, Mindz, add 250 foot of rope to that.
250 feet of rope. Okay.
250 feet of rope. Anything else you guys will need to buy?
So I assume we just go boo boo over the side of the boat.
I'm sorry?
There's no toilet on the boat.
Oh, I thought he said boo boo. I was like, who the hell is that?
That's what I said. Boo boo.
Doo-doo.
You
Yeah.
go boo boo. Doo doo.
I've never heard that before.
That's not a Canadian thing, I'm sure.
It's not.
Boo,
It's,
a
it's the,
boo-boo is what you put a Band-Aid on.
yeah, that's what a boo boo is. I agree with Cormac. I agree.
Well,
But
you
anyways,
usually do.
we got to get going here soon. So let's
Yeah,
get a
is
little
there
bit.
a poop deck?
Is there a poop deck? There's it's Chaka's room.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where the toilet is. What I'm surprised is you put a bed in the brig.
You could say that Jukka has the.
I just put it's literally a floor mat. It's literally a floor mat. But
I feel like that even that's a bit too kind.
oh my god, you guys are the worst. Anyways, yes. Hello to those in the stream or to those just joining us, and to you guys as well. Welcome to session 20 of the Western Winds. It is insane that we have come this far, because when you start an online campaign, a lot of people sort of expect it to just fizzle out. So it is really great that it has gone this far, and we've been this successful with the campaign. Frankly, I know we're all very grateful for that, but just for a little bit of context here, you guys, are we opening with a trailer, or do we want to end with it?
I was thinking we should open with it.
Let's open. Let's play the vampire one once, and that gives me a chance to get set up on the roll 20. So let's cue that before we get going.
All right, here we go. And we'll go to the game screen after this. Here's the trailer again.
And with that, let's head in Now, before we get started here, does anyone in the party have any questions? You guys are in Westershore. You just killed a few of the guard captains, a guard captain and a few other guards.
We let one away, though.
You let one go, told him to live his own life, and to ask questions about the church. It seems like there isn't a huge garrison in this town, but enough to be a presence. The mushroom has been delivered by Glee to Glee, and you guys now have the chance to head north. Are you, though?
I said we make haste.
Well, do we need anything while we're here? It might be a while before we're on land again.
We have to understand. We just attacked some guards, or we got attacked by some guards. So we shouldn't stay here as long as possible. We should head out as soon as we can, in my opinion.
I agree. I think we should at least head to open waters.
That guard that you let go, and he's still there, and he's sort of still. If it helps at all, I might be able to help with that. If you all truly aren't as bad as everyone says.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a set rotation for the guards. Dog checks, and then we run a patrol on the north and the south roads. Other than that, there's not much in the way of people here. There's a central command post in each town. There's only ever like 1 or 2 officers inside, though. Again, I'm gonna leave. Like you said, I don't want any trouble.
Wait, is there a shopping district or like a fantasy
This town,
Walmart
again,
nearby?
this town is very small, but there's a market. There's a town square, quote unquote. It's a well with a few people, a few buildings circled around it, like a general goods store, and an inn are the only guarantees. But it's stuff that you guys could use. Just to be sure you guys are ready. As I said, you guys do only have 2 days of rations left each, as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say not only do we need food, but if we're planning on sailing, especially with that storm, I have a feeling we're gonna need to find some lumber. Wonder if there's like a mill somewhere around.
If you don't mind me asking, Zelok, what do you think we need the lumber for?
You're going to want, and Cassian, that ship's going to need repairs after this. That's a guarantee.
Wait, Cassius, didn't you say that you brought up the mall? Is there any way you can turn it off?
It's a living being. It always existed. I just brought it here.
And
I can't just turn it off.
Speaking of which, what kind of a being is it?
Does this feel like the time to discuss this? Or does this feel like a time to make a decision, and then I can tell you on the ship?
Well, we need to know what we're going up against if you can't turn it off.
Yes.
Yeah, just trying to
You'll need lumber.
A month's worth of rations, I would imagine, for all of us.
You'll need lumber, yes. And again,
okay, so we'll need lumber. We'll probably need food, but also remember there are fish in the sea. Maybe we might have some luck catching some, maybe not.
Did we ever?
Is there anything else we need?
Did we ever divvy up that gold we got from the ranger?
No, we didn't get the gold from the ranger. We gave it to Glee to give to the werewolf.
So there was no reward, because Glee wasn't asking for it.
Oh, okay.
Paris is like, oh, we're not getting paid for this.
Well, whatever you guys decide to do, I suggest I'm going to be staying on the boat.
Okay.
I should stay out of sight.
I'll stay too. So that leaves 4 of you. So Cormac, are you guarding the boat?
Yep.
Okay. Cormac, you're a little quiet.
see if I could change that.
Yeah. The rest of you, who's going where?
Well, how much time did we say we have?
Until the north, until one of the patrols comes around rotates to the docks. Probably half an hour. Or an hour, give or take.
I coming through better.
Yeah, you're way better.
I was gonna say, would that be enough time for me to like whip up a disguise and try to head into a tavern trying to earn some money for the travel?
You guys have money. Enough to buy lumber and food. At least. With the idea of carrying lumber, Cormac and Zeldoc might be useful together, them being the biggest to carry that stuff.
Who protect the boat?
Pytharstan.
I'll stay with Kaithar.
Okay, I get your stuff.
So, Zeldoc and Cormac will both go buy lumber. Jukka will go buy
I'll go get
food.
the food.
And
Food
Jukka,
first.
bring back more than a handful of sunflower seeds, please.
Sure, I'll get like 2 or 3 handfuls. That's fine.
And
Oh,
You
Jukka, I
Peanut,
know this is a
right?
given, but don't forget the limes.
Oh yes. Oh my God. Yes. Scurvy. Okay, for sure.
and the
And-
pocket lobsters.
Flower seeds, limes.
pocket lobsters. And you guys head strolling off into town, and you split up. A lumber mill is fairly easily to find. It's not difficult by any means, and
Oh,
the
wait,
market
before-
is full. The
before-
market
before
is
we
full
split
of
off-
food. Mm.
Before we split off, since I know they're going to get lumber from the mill, I want to ask them to grab me some sawdust while they're there.
All right.
All right, we'll make sure to grab some sawdust. And if you happen upon a magic shop, let me know. Please.
Okay.
And off you guys go. To the food market first. You do find a guy, a few hunters, 2 brothers, selling fresh meats and goods alike. You talk to them and barter for a bit, and... Well, I suppose the best we can do is 30 days, but it'll cost you quite a bit. How much rations
Okay.
exactly are you looking to buy?
Well, how much are we talking?
This could probably feed a family for a month. Would be most of our stock, though. So we would
Right.
need some quite a compensation.
Oh, of course, of course. Well, I mean, do you have a set price, or is it just like a...
Make me an offer.
Yeah, okay. I will check my inventory. Give me a moment.
Meanwhile, while you guys are off towards the lumber mill, you guys head off, and you just working men chopping away. You see some of them pushing the giant saws, trimming away at the wood, and one guy notices you, and he, Olya, keep working. He walks over, and he, big, bushy beard, bald head, and he, how can I help you?
Yes, do you happen to sell lumber by the planks?
That we do.
Say we were taking a ship across the sea, and we're trying to prepare for repairs in case any unseeming circumstances would happen upon us. Do you happen to have enough to kind of cover that?
We do. Nobody else really comes in here for anything other than shipwood, so I'm assuming that's what you're looking for.
Yes.
I suppose that 15 gold ought to cover you for... And he points to a big pile, sort of roped and strapped together. Usually we do about 15 gold per. That'll cover most ships for a battle. To depending on how much you're fighting and what you're fighting.
15 gold. I'm gonna have to check. I think we've only got 12 on us.
Well, you better find 3 more. Or you can trade it for honest work, and we'll take the 12. If you got the time, of course.
What kind of work are you needing?
It's a lumber mill, boy. It would be chopping wood.
Just chopping wood. Well, see, unfortunately, we don't have the time for that. Otherwise, I'd love to do that. Hang on one second. Let me talk to my compatriot.
Not a problem. And back to the food where... Jucker, how much money do you have?
Currently I have
$0.
no, I have
Well, good thing it's
30
not dollars, it's gold pieces.
30 gold. 30 gold. Yeah, it won't cost
sorry,
that.
20, I have 24 gold.
I was gonna say, for enough food for a family for a month, at least 10, 12 gold. I'd say that's fair.
12 gold. I could armor out a whole ship with lumber for that price. What?
God damn it.
Come on. I think. All right. Look, man. I'll tell you what.
Listen,
I
listen.
like you. Look, we built a good rapport here. I really like you.
What's
But
his rapport, mate?
here's the thing. I look around. I mean, this is a big sale. Can't you give me some sort of buying in bulk discount? I mean, how many other people are gonna come and
Listen.
make such a purchase?
Listen, the reason you're buying so much is why we have to charge you more. We don't have stock to sell to anyone else. We have to make our money back because it takes us time to hunt all this down. It's all preserved in salt. It'll last you forever. 12 gold, no less.
Okay, throw in a pound of limes, and you got yourself a deal.
There are no limes here. Limes
You
grow
don't
in the
have
south.
citrus?
No, if you want limes, go south, near Highwind, on the southern side of the lake.
Okay. Anything with vitamin C?
The sea, no vitamins though. He points to the
that
ocean.
makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Wait. Whoa.
12
What's
gold, and
going
we'll
on?
even 12 gold. We'll even load it on your ship.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
All right. Then we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you.
Wait a sec. Wait. I also really like that cutting board you have right there. Do you mind if you throw that in?
It's literally wood, but it's just a piece of wood, but all right. And
Okay,
he
thanks,
hands it to you, and the brother begins loading up a cart, and you walk back to the lumber gang. Do you two have?
I want to also ask him if there is a magic shop in town. Just because I said
No one.
I'd look at
Not a
Okay.
ton of small.
Okay.
How much gold do you guys have between you?
We have more than 15 gold.
Oh, okay. You guys are just trying to cheapskate them, man.
Of course.
I understand.
Always gotta be looking for a discount.
Yeah, he's pretty flat in a set on 15 as a price.
Yeah, so I walk over, I just kind of go through the motions, pretending that I'm talking with him. I say, all right, you've got yourself a deal. And I pull out 15 gold and I hand it over.
All right, I'll send the boys loaded up. And as you guys reconvene, you watch the cart of food being wheeled to your ship, the lumber again being loaded. You guys watch this whole process. You walk through the small town. Local militia are there. No guards of Helios. A man stands in the center of the square with his hand raised, his palm open. An old woman tries to sell some jewelry. It's calm.
Good. All
Is
right.
it nice jewelry?
It is. You see that she keeps trying to sell to the guy standing there with his hand held to the sky, but he does not seem interested, though he keeps making eye contact with Varys.
With me?
Yes.
Isn't Varys on the ship?
I thought I thought it was...
No, I'm on the
I'm on the
ship.
ship.
Oh, okay. Well, he keeps making eye contact with Zeldok. That'll work either way. That's one of those things that just works.
Yes, it does. So there's a gentleman with his hand standing to the sky in the middle of the town square.
His hand is extended, like his palm is all the way like flat open. He's just standing there with his hand straight up, like he's about trying to ask a question.
Okay, but no spirit bomb is forming on top.
Nope. Roll me a history check.
All right.
Varys, no, you're not there. So roll me a history check.
History check.
And I will message you what it is.
19.
To Zelda.
You know this guy.
I just messaged you.
All right. Yeah. So you whisper to me. Do I know this guy?
Yeah, I was just saying to you. You know this guy?
I don't, but I know. I know about him. Let's just put it that way. So there's somebody trying to. Somebody trying to sell. Yeah, but there's somebody trying to sell them jewelry.
Some old lady is trying to sell him jewelry. He does not seem interested. The lady seems to think the lady just seems senile. It just seems like he's trying to ask her a question, but she is not.
All right. Can you describe how this lady looks?
She is really old. You see, she's wearing one of those things that old people wear. They're not a jacket, but they're like a sewn jacket. That's sort of like a shawl. I think a shawl.
Yes.
She's wearing a shawl. It's a shawl, and it's.
Does she look like a babushka, where she's got the headscarf on?
Little headscarf, little cane. Would you like to buy some jewelry? And just not interested.
All right. So I walk up to him or I walk up to her, excuse me, and I say, ma'am?
Hello. Would you like to buy some jewelry?
No, but you know someone who would really love to discuss your jewelry and your wares with? I point over towards the boat. I say, there's a nice young gentleman by the name of Kythar. He said he's been looking for just that perfect piece to buy his mother. You probably have a great shot selling him some of your jewelry.
Well, thank you. I'll head that way now. And you could probably run to the end of town and back before the time she's gonna make it to this boat. But she starts hobbling.
Okay. So then the guy who's got his palm to the sky.
He drops his hand and You saw my signal.
If that's what you call it. I take it you were trying to signal us?
Yes. And you see, this guy is obviously, you know what hang on, out of game. Does the party here know what this is? Do any of you remember?
I do.
Hey, one of those
Free Hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Liberation Group, the Vigilantes.
The group that
the
owes us a way
changelings.
to get into whatever it needs to be. Wherever we need
The
to go, they
changelings.
have the one free pass anywhere.
Coville wants to see you.
Say
Hellville?
Whoville?
Coville.
Okay.
That's his name.
Hellville. Okay. I don't
Leader of
think
the
we
Free Hand.
do.
You've never heard his name before.
Gotcha. So yeah, I kind of appear, questionable. Hoville.
He's requested your presence. He's the leader of our organization.
Oh, Hoville. Didn't know he had a name.
Well, he does. And Coville does not like to be kept waiting, though he understands that you and your friends have much to attend to.
Where is Coville? Where can we meet him?
Knock at the 7th house in Highwind. He'll be there. We'll be waiting.
All right. 7th house.
Now roll me another history check.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember that.
There are 6. You grew up near it. There are 6 houses in Highwind. 6 lordly houses. Knock at house 7 is what he's saying, which doesn't mean anything to you.
Yeah, I thought it was like 6.5 or something was a safe house that they had.
Yeah, but knock at house 7.
Okay. I got a 14 on history.
Yeah, that's all you can gather. That's all you can recall. There's 6. You don't know what a 7th one is, buddy.
Okay.
Well, I've done my job. Good luck.
Thank you. I have a feeling we're going to need it in the near future.
And you see him turn,
Walk.
walk away. And you see him... Oh, sorry, Cormac, what were you going to say to him?
I was just saying thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you, and, good day. And you see he turns, walks away, bumps into someone on purpose, and quickly shapeshifts into Cormac as he... Sorry. Goodbye. And walks away.
That was a good impersonation of Cormac.
How did he become me?
I think he's asking, are you asking Zeldoc that?
Yeah.
Zeldoc?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How did he become me?
Yes, it appears he did.
Right, but how?
Magic. He's a race that can make themselves look like other races.
Well, that seems pretty.
And you guys head back now to the ship. Lumber's been loaded. You pass the old lady.
As I'm walking back to the ship, can I keep an eye out if there's any like small like stationery? I just want to get like a notebook or something, like paper or whatever.
Yeah, you can grab paper. That's not a problem. You find a little very shitty leather book of maybe 25 paper. Just it's not heavy. You find one lying around. You see it looks like a kid's drawing book that he started and never did anything with. You just sort of snag it off a box.
Perfect.
And
I want to reach down and grab a pebble.
Mm,
I put it in my pocket.
okay. Don't you love it when your party does shit and you're like, why? But whatever. It's fine. I don't know why they're doing it. But the ship is loaded.
And then 10 sessions later, oh no.
Oh no.
Let him grab that pebble.
Oh no, that's actually the pebble of their Falcon, and now you're gonna kill everyone.
It's a
But-
plus 10 to hit pebble.
And you guys now are ready to set sail. Do you?
Or did that peddler come back to the ship?
She got lapped by them. She is very
Interesting.
old. Are you guys ready to set sail?
I think we are.
I love the enthusiasm.
Are we
Well,
ready to go, guys?
Shall we hoist the colors?
Yeah, everyone, let's all put our hands in the center and do that hurrah thing. Yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, we can make a star with our hands. That'd be cool.
And again, this is the ship that you guys are on. You throw the thing in and get ready to go. Now keep in mind the ship comes equipped with 6 cannons, a harpoon gun on the right side, and an anchor, and a small rowboat. The rowboat is the same as the one that would happen if you said the other trigger word.
Hmm.
Now, you guys arrived late, so you guys take a long rest since you did arrive there quite late, and he says we'll be able to take that long rest. But before you guys do, is there anything you guys need done?
I don't think so. Who's driving the boat?
Chucka. Chucka will have to. He's the only
Who's
one who
his
has.
second mate?
All hands on deck. Port to starboard. That's
Did
all
you
the
just say-
shipping terms I know.
Port to starboard. You know that just means left to right, right?
Yeah. that was the only boat terms I could think of on the spot.
Ooh, can I sit on this thing at top and have a look out?
Crow's nest.
Actually, I was thinking Cormac should. He
Wow,
has
Cormac.
eagle vision.
Right. That's where I was thinking I was going, is up there. Keep an eye out.
You can see like a hawk up there. You dig it. It's awesome. You would have never. Yeah, okay, yeah, you would have, but.
And we're all helping them crew the ship, right? Because
yes, you guys do have to. You guys have to. Varys, this is your first time on a boat, or well, your first boat. But yeah.
Wait, weren't we on a boat in the north side when we went to the?
Oh, you were. Okay, yeah, you were from North Shore. That is true.
Yeah.
But off you guys sail, heading north now. You guys do take some time. You set it in a locked position, go below deck to eat dinner. As you guys are eating, relaxing, Cassian keeps this silent sort of position.
You said he's keeping what position?
He's just sort of silent. He eats quickly and sits at the table, pondering. His hands sort of rest between his lip and chin as he...
Hey, sailor, why the long face?
I just know what's coming is all. Nerves, I suppose.
Yeah.
I assume mixed with a bit of excitement. You're headed back home after all, aren't you?
You're from the Underdark, right?
I was born there, but I wasn't raised there. Bit complicated.
And did you call it home when you went back to a place you did not recognize?
I see your point.
I'd hope so.
But speaking of what's coming, what exactly are we going up against? I mean, I'm assuming we stand a chance.
As I said, I just summoned it to destroy the elven fleet that attacked my lands.
Summoned what exactly?
I do not know its name, but apparently it has adopted the name the Maw. It is a large creature from the elemental plane of water.
Can you describe what it looks like?
In truth, no more lies, do not know. Only that it has the power to generate a storm, eternally. When it wakes, the storm grows in ferocity. When it is disturbed, it grows in ferocity.
And how did you come about such power as to summon this Leviathan of sorts from another plane?
Well, the coffin in our basement and the man plastered on it would be indicative of that. But since he cursed me, a lot of that power seems to have been drained.
So let's say we safely get by the mall, and we go to your home island. What are we looking forward to there? Like, I know he's a vampire, but
I know nothing. I know nothing beyond the Maw. You have to remember, he gave me the power to destroy the elves. I did, and then he cursed me away for 3,000 years. So it's been a while since I've been home.
You know nothing, Cassius Velendor.
Back to
No, I know.
Maw.
Yes, I know nothing.
Back
Other
to
than the
Maw.
Maw.
Have we a means of banishing it? Are we engaging? Are we gonna try to avoid it?
Engagement is inevitable. It's a moving storm. It's a living being. It patrols the island. There's a reason it's never left, and it's a fixed spot on your map.
Well, if you summon this to sink the entire elven fleet, how do we expect to get through?
You've told me a bit about your journey. Did any of you expect to survive it? This far?
Yes.
In truth, I'm going on a good measure of hope, his piloting skills, and those cannons. I don't have much else for a plan.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And I kind of look towards Jekka. knowingly.
I'm absentmindedly looking off in the wrong direction.
Now,
Hey, well, can I roll a Constitution save to see if I get seasick?
go ahead, and the rest of you.
I was going to ask a question too.
Yeah,
Is
of
there
course.
something that I'm keeping an eye out for? Should I be looking for the storm coming?
storm,
or should I be
again-
looking for
again.
a hole in the water?
And again, the storm is not hard to see on the horizon. It looks like a storm, but it never ends, and it's just on the horizon. It gets bigger, but you see it. You know that when you see rain in the distance and it just looks like falling clouds, just sort of becomes this gray blob. It's that. You can't quite see inside of it, but
Okay.
one large rain cloud.
I go up to Jekka. So, did you hear anything that Cassius was saying about this being a water elemental?
Was I close enough to hear?
You guys are sitting at the dinner table. You guys
Oh,
are
okay,
just sitting and eating. You're all there.
Huh? Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
So that really fills me with confidence.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
But I actually just kind of want to like test you to make sure you heard it. So why don't you just like, tell me so that I know you definitely heard it.
That's neither here nor there. I brought it up to you, so I obviously heard it. So my question is, do you think your newfound affinity for the sea can help with this at all?
I mean, I don't know, but I mean it's worth a shot. I can try to see what I can do.
Well, do whatever you can to kind of like channel your inner water affinity and see if maybe you can help possibly communicate with this maw if you need to.
Yeah, I'll try to
wasn't
meditate.
Wasn't there that time you pushed a bunch of boats away from the Dwarven Island?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know if it's really something I can just do on command. I mean, I mean, I'm sure I could do it again. I mean, no problem, right? Yeah.
Now, because we have a lot to get through in this session, I know Zeldar's going to scry, and I'm alright with that. But I need to know who, and if there's anything you guys need to do immediately, before dinner, before the night's end. You guys do have a few days, so we're going to sort of skip through those days a bit, really sort of accelerate through with a few scries, and any information you guys need. But there isn't much you can do other than sail.
The only thing I have to say is help us or take us.
There's something I want to do, but it's not something super immediate. But it's something like a long-term project.
Okay, what is it?
Well, first I want to talk to Kythar and ask him. I want to get more information on Varen. Until I can figure more about him. And then, so that letter, remember that letter that we found that was written in
jeez.
That was Varen's letter, right?
I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna need to remind me when the fuck.
What letter are you talking about, man?
Remember we found that letter
where?
Underground, and it was written in Celestial.
Oh, in Helios? Wait, are you talking in like session 1, the book at the foot of the at the statue?
When there was the first dragon we fought, we went to like the misty area.
Yes, in the hollow pit. There was a letter written. It was not Celestial. It was not Celestial.
No, there was one in Celestial because I was the only one that could read it.
No, that was. Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That was not from Varen. That was from Mondolin. It was an old note from the people he had excavating.
Yeah,
which was
those were
the pirates.
notes. That was those were notes on the research that was being done.
Unrelated, very much unrelated.
Okay. Well, basically, I want to try to figure out Varen's handwriting.
You don't have a copy of it.
Have I
But-
ever seen it? Okay.
Not close enough to recall. Not after all
and
this.
I'm definitely not going to know enough for you to be able to forge it.
Yeah,
so.
not a chance of that. But Zeldok, who are you scrying on tonight? It's been a while since you guys have seen Varen. There's a few good options. It's become a nightly thing at this point. I like it.
There's Varen. There is. Oh. I mean, there's always Sir Dolphin. There is.
Sir Dolphin does his thing.
Yeah, there's Yargle to see kind of how they're doing.
I wonder if we can contact the werewolf dude or scry on him and see if he got the.
Only been
Here.
one day. Give it a little bit of time. Give that a little bit of time.
Let's see what else. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't
And
know.
I'm gonna want over the next few days. If you're gonna do this every day, try to
Yeah,
make decisions for all of the days.
yeah.
But it's fine
But
for
for
now.
the first one, I actually want to check in on somebody else and see how they're doing. And this is going to be a group scry. This is going to be on Angmar.
Cormac's father.
So I want to see if they have any sort of new news with the passing of Theoden.
All right. And you guys do. You see 3 people huddled, sort of like lying down in a sniper position. An orc, a dwarf, and Angmar. You see the dwarf has his miner's gas mask sort of thing on. Looks super cool. It's built into around his helmet. You see, he's the one holding a large crossbow. Do you see him? No, but I don't know if they're coming this way. We heard some time ago that the scouting party would be, though. Do you think it's true, what they said about Theoden? There's no way of knowing. We don't know a lot. Ingmar, look there. I see him. You can see down beneath the cliff. 3 riders. You see that they're riding towards a well-lit town, the capital. You see that they seem to be scouting out the troops who've taken up in the city. Theoden's men are still there. Don't take the shot. It's not a good enough time. Oh, damn it. How many are left of your people? We need to know if we have the men for an assault. Maybe we do. But the dwarven population here is under the thousands. We only had so many masks. Whatever happened to that volcano? You know. And we've been stranded here for some time. I don't suppose there's any chance of us going home, neither. Well, then we'll damn fucking fight for it. We're taking the capital back. Ready, everyone. Call in everything. We march in 3 days. And the scry ends.
March.
Was there any sort of landmarks or environmental things that would tell where they are?
Cormac, you saw this. They are just south. Let me pull it up on the Roll20. They are right here. And you saw your father. You saw Seabane. And you saw that they're just on the cliffs above Torval. Actually, sorry, they'd be on this side.
Right there, looking at the wall.
But they're going to try to take the city. It seems that the war there has calmed down, though. They're going to try to take it back. The people you saw there were Yag Seabane, your father, and some dwarf who survived the explosion. But there's under 1,000 dwarves left because there was only a few mining masks. The rest of them died of the disease.
So is it safe to say that the plague has a half-life?
You're not sure. They're still wearing them. As far as you know, all the time.
And do we know who, what soldiers have taken over that city?
Genesis.
Taken over Torval.
Remember, Genesis sent ships.
Yes.
That's Genesis, that's Northror, that's Agavar men who have taken Torval.
But they don't have a leader now, though, right? Because Theoden's down.
We gotta remember, it's medieval times. It's not just an email away. News of that has still not reached the world.
That's true.
That's gonna take a lot of time.
Out of question, there's no way for us to send a message, right?
Not to anyone there.
There is, but it would take a while.
It would take some bit of effort.
How fast can Penelope travel?
Asking what?
How fast can Penelope travel?
You're gonna send Penelope across the entire ocean?
I didn't do it yet. I was gonna ask.
Well, she can swim about 40 feet in about 6 seconds.
That would take Penelope about a month.
So, yeah, a couple hundred rounds around.
That would take
Okay,
Penelope
well.
about a month to do. If she was dashing.
The most I think we can do is wish them luck right now.
Yes.
We're not gonna get there in time, and we have our own mission to do.
How do you feel about that, Cormac?
This is life. That's the way it goes.
Hey, Cormac, they're strong just like you. I'm sure they'll be okay.
I assume they'd be. And if not, we deal with the consequences. It's okay.
And with that, you guys drift off to sleep. Jaka, you're doing a meditation, right?
Yes.
And then you also
Going-
wanted to talk to me as well, too, right?
Yeah.
All right. Quick talk with Kythar first.
Hey, Kythar. So I know, how well did you know Varen?
I knew him enough to where I knew that I could never really fully trust him. And he
Okay.
knew that, and he knew me enough to know that he could not fully get me under his heel. So you have to understand the reason why I joined the church was because of my belief in the head of the church. It was more because this is what my family wanted for me.
No, I get that. Do you think other people also felt the same way about him? Or do
I
you
know they
think...
did.
Okay.
But you have to understand, a lot of people in the city of Helios, especially the people in the higher class areas and the higher rings of the city, the ones with the real power, a lot of them are in Varen's pocket, not just because of their belief in Helios, but only because of his influence. if we want to have any kind of influence of Helios, it's going to be the lower rungs that we're going to have to reach and talk to.
Right, and that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. I've been thinking. All right, just hear me out. We have experienced quite a deal of losses as our partnership here. Basically, we're kind of fucked. We're kind of a bit underwater. But if you know the inner workings of Helios, I think we might be able to come up with something to kind of pin this on him. I think if we can make some sort of, if we can make it look like he has his hands in pockets where they shouldn't be, or he's embezzling, I think something like that might change popular opinion of him.
Not going to. That's not going to matter with the lower strung, with the upper tier people. They're in his pocket.
Just a thing,
all we have to
Jukka.
do is sow doubt.
Jukka, just a thing to keep in mind. And for me, this is sort of what Varen is designed around. When God does not speak, his prophet becomes God.
Right. So, but
and
basically,
that is how his power works. Helios loses power if people don't believe in him.
What has to happen
is God right now.
Right.
So, Yuka,
what
I'm
trying to do is trying to get people to think that he's like just in it for himself, and to get like, even if it's not obviously gonna like.
But you have to understand, Yuka. They already know that he's in it for himself.
Oh, wait. Since Jukka brought this up, I'm going to give him one bit of wisdom.
Okay.
What was the one thing that you guys saw that triggered a bit of paranoia?
In who? In him?
They executed someone because there was doubt in the church's strength. Not Varen's, but the church's. If you make Helios look weak, Varen will look weak.
Yep. I was just about to bring that up.
Okay.
But here's the thing about that though, Jukka. We have to understand that if we try to make Helios look weak, all you're gonna do is give strength to Sobek. So it's kind of a catch-22. We have to lower the belief in Helios to lower the the strength in Varen that the people give him Varen, and we give Sobek power, or we find some way to keep the belief in Helios strong and still try to get rid of Varen. And that's the conundrum we have. And just knowing my people in Helios, knowing the people there, they're not going to turn on Varen.
I need to know if Jukka, if you're doing this thing tonight, because you guys will need this long rest. It's already been super late.
So I do want to meditate tonight.
You guys will have to do that soon.
Okay. Well, Kythar, as another man of faith, would you join me?
To meditate? Yes. Mm-hmm. I'll join you.
All right, I go into scorpion pose.
Just out of curiosity, you guys looked up scorpion pose to see what it is, right?
Oh yeah, we know exactly.
Jukka does this a lot, believe it or not. And you two meditate.
And I just sit down with my feet together, hands on my knees, and I just look straight.
You guys hold the trident between you two. You sit on the ground. For a while, nothing happens. You both blink. Dark. Open your eyes. The room begins to fill with water. You guys try to move, but you can't. Your vision, you blink again. You two are floating Water surrounds you entirely, but touching the trident, you can breathe. Beasts, 10 times the size of any shark, surround you. Small clusters of fish. This is the elemental plane of water. Blink again. Dark. You open now. To a chasm beneath you. Very Mariana's Trench. A rift at the bottom. Through it you see that it almost looks through into another chasm, like a portal you can see the other side of. On the other side, you see sky, your ocean. Blink again. Large tentacles begin to surround you. Vega is dead. Now we take the sea. You guys hear the voice inside your head. Veor is dead. Now we take the sea.
No.
And you guys come out. The large being that was above you. Nothing like the description he gave for the maw. But a creature of fable, bound to the elemental plane of water. Any guesses as to what stereotypical creature this might be?
Is this a kraken?
Cthulhu?
Kraken. Would be a good guess.
I was going to say
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu because he's from the water too.
The Great Dreamer is another possibility. We must praise the Dungeon Master. Thank you guys. Glad you guys liked that. But
Hythar, did you see what I saw?
It seems like your god was keeping something very terrible at bay. And now that he's gone, we're in trouble.
Yeah, I've heard rumors of well, I mean, it's not really rumors, more like mythology of, deep in the ocean there are darker things, but I never thought it was actually something real.
Well, it seems like lately we've been seeing a lot of folklore stuff come into life. Nothing will shock me now, but what do you think that vision's going to mean?
Well, if the god of the sea is the only thing that could keep these creatures at bay, I don't know, but it can't be good.
Well, thank God we have one of the acolytes of the god of the sea still believing in him. Keep that faith.
and you have the son of him somewhere.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah,
Somewhere.
we don't know if he's friendly though.
Regardless, you guys head off to bed. Mindz, you try. Nothing seems to happen. But you guys wake up to a very to another calm morning, another few days at sea, and by this point, you guys are so far. We've sailed away from shore now. Shore is just a distant memory. As you guys head out further into sea and further north. Oh my god, I just voice cracked there. That never happens.
Oh, you're going through puberty.
Oh my god, it's finally happening.
I didn't even notice it at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is, dude, if this is my, dude, I'm gonna sound like fucking Josh Brolin if this is my prepubescent voice, Jesus.
The Cormac Sea, there is water everywhere.
But
You were very wise, Cormac, very wise.
the next few days are awesome. You guys don't get the chance to relax very often, so you guys do. You guys spend time relaxing. The water, you see some dolphins jump across the side at one point. You guys even catch a glimpse of a whale as you guys continue to travel north to, well, what is literally the calm before the storm. See what I did there?
Chaka has
Every day I
taught
do
us
a
a new sea
kata as
shanty
well.
or two with his rain stick.
Oh
For
god.
sure.
Chuck
He's
is just
definitely.
Oh man.
He's still working on getting the he has to tune his rain stick a little bit, but yeah, he's getting a few sea shanties in
how
there.
the hell would you tune a rain stick? Do you remove one bead?
You shake it. No, you
No idea.
shake it in a certain way to where the beads will coalesce in the bottom in a certain way. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
I'm sure
I
it's
don't
like
think-
either a 45-degree angle or a 46-degree angle. It all makes a difference.
Do you think it's wrong if we all praise the rain stick?
No, I encourage it actually.
I think being that we're about to go into elemental water, I think, or elemental being, I think praising the rain stick is going to help us.
Yeah, can we all sit around in a circle and put the rain stick in the middle and kind of hold hands Avatar style and then move side to side?
King Varys, come on. Get involved here.
Alright.
I like how the nicknames are King Varys and Dude with a Rain Stick. I like how the names go that far apart. It's not even close. It's like Zeldok, carrier of the Orb of the Dragons, Kythar, champion of Helios, weird guy with the rain stick and the mommy issues.
It's the sunflower seed rain stick.
That's
You know-
Jonka.
That must be why he wanted the rain stick. He wanted some place to spit all of his sunflower seed shells to make the noise.
Oh my god. Yeah, he sold you a stick without
Build
shells, but you're working. You're slowly working.
It's becoming louder and louder and louder every day.
Oh man, Johnny.
Nice.
No, I said happy bonding time for all of us, not bondage time.
No bondage. No bondage, Chucka.
Oh god,
Damn
no,
it.
not again.
Welcome to
Oh,
Weston.
you said bonding. Okay.
And I
I'm
would
like
like
250 feet of rope away.
And welcome to D&D After Dark.
Yeah, welcome to Western Winds After Dark. I will now pass the role of Dungeon Master over to Chucka.
Meanwhile-
Get there.
Meanwhile, in the alternate dimension where Varys decided to stay in the Underdark,
And
That gives a
The-
new meaning
this-
to the word Underdark.
now.
Oh
Oops.
man.
Oh no, that's the
Jesus.
line. We found the line. We found it. I'm glad we know where it is. God damn it. Who are you scrying
Don't worry,
on?
we can cross many more times.
Who are you scrying on?
This time, I actually want to scry on Theron. Since that he should have made it back
Good
to Genesis by now. I'm just kind of seeing where he's going, what he's doing when he gets there, how he's received.
This will be a really quick one.
Okay.
Group scry?
Yes.
You see him, bag over his head. Hands aren't bound, but you see he's very willing to have the bag on his head. You see he's being taken along in the back of a wagon. And the guard driving the wagon, very obviously a knight of Helios. I'm I'm sorry about the bag, by the way. Just, it's sort of a mandate now. We can't let prisoners know where they're going. Not that you're a prisoner. If you are who you say you are. I'm just, we're gonna take you to Varen. If you really are you. And that's fine. I would like to speak to him. Don't worry. I am who I say I am.
So, just
Daron's going to Varen. He's gonna be like, I'm alive. You know that meme from Black Panther? As you can see, I am not dead.
Yep.
The question is he in Helios or is he in Genesis?
He is currently where you guys left him. He is south of Helios, on the plains. They're taking him to Helios to see Varen. He found a ride with some troops, but it is now mandated for all prisoners to never know where they are or where they're going. But this guard seemed believable enough to be nice to him. But Theron seems to think this is part of the plan.
Okay.
Interesting.
Why wouldn't he go back to Genesis?
It's not like there was a clear path.
He has to walk through armies, dude.
He has to walk through Helios and like a whole lot of army.
You would think that somebody with a flaming skull a la Scorpion from Mortal
Hang on.
Kombat would just be able to stroll through wherever the fuck he wants.
That's true, but remember, what better way to make your return known than to stand next to the most powerful man in the world and declare yourself king?
That is true.
But why would he have told anybody who he was in case Varen got word of it beforehand and decided not to meet with him for that exact reason?
Because Varen would want to use him for what he's doing.
Varen can't deny a meeting with him. The dead king wants to meet with the prophet of Helios. Not a meeting you can turn down. Remember, he can't damage his reputation to the people.
And
Sorry,
also on top of that,
for it.
Varen can
Theron
also
is-
use it for his strength. Varen can use it for his own being too. Like Varen is not gonna pass up a chance for any kind of political gain.
Yes, and Theron is extremely intelligent.
Theron's good politically.
He is a
He's
politician,
good.
correct.
He's a politician, not a warrior. So we'll see what he does. Night 3. Anything going on day 3? What are you guys doing?
Actually, I wanted to speak with Zeldok.
All right.
Hey Zeldok, how you doing?
Varys? I'm doing okay. How are you?
I was actually hoping to ask you a favor, if that's quite alright with you.
Sure.
Well, truth to be told is, I haven't heard from the orphanage in a while, and I know that we like to scry on other people, so that we can keep tabs and everything, and I would hate to waste one, but they're my family. Like, you guys are my family as well, but I just can't abandon them, and I feel like with the war going on, I'm just worried about them. I just have to know, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Is this something you want everybody else to know, or you want me to scry right now?
I mean, I don't really mind if the open seats, just it's a bit personal is all.
Well then, here, let's do this right here. Out the door.
Thank you very much for this, Zilbok.
Absolutely.
I know you and I haven't exactly been on the best terms, and I thank you for this.
Yeah, well, consider it water under the ship.
That was terrible. That was
horrible.
That was
So bad.
Oh,
That was a real ship joke, all right?
oh my god.
It
Both
certainly was.
No,
I genuinely
when you
like
said that, I
joke.
cringed. I cringed when you
legit-
said that.
No,
Tell
I
me about
genuinely
it.
like.
Tell me a boat.
That joke was a total shipwreck.
Oh my god. Well, all of you be quiet. We're not in this
I love all of these jokes.
Oh,
Or
Non-ironically.
what?
Your bad puns are making me seasick.
Oh god. Okay. Anyways, with the scry, you guys do notice the music change.
A little.
Anyways,
This music is never good.
no, it's not. You see the orphanage. It's standing, which is a good thing. Wait, who specific? Wait, you can't scry on a place. Can you scry on? You can't scry.
You
on
can
it's gotta
scry
be
on a
person.
place, but it won't
You can?
move. So if I want to say I
Alright.
want to scry on the orphanage, it'll be from
just look at
outside,
the
or it'll be on a
orphanage.
specific room inside. If he can
The
draw me a
op-
picture of the inside, it can be of a specific room.
Oh, Ferris, Sister Mary, or the building itself.
Sister Mary.
Sister Mary. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to scry on Sister Mary then.
Who was the young caretaker of the orphanage? Not the second in
The
command.
person.
Not the old hag, but her assistant.
Yeah, the person I sent the eagle to.
Yeah. You see her cleaning windows and then shuttering them up. Her hands shake. She's very upset. You guys recall the thing that Theoden said? That they knew about the orphanage. One by one, she shutters the windows and locks them. Closing each of them up methodically. She continues to clean for a bit before walking outside, locking the door. That's the last of it. And the children, will they be safe? Will they? She asks two guards waiting outside. They're none of your concern anymore. Come with us. You board it up. This'll bring them back. Now, little Miss Mary, you're gonna send a letter. Or, better yet, an eagle. And the scry ends.
Zella just kind of looks over at Varys, gauging his reaction.
He just mixed emotion, blank, worried, on the verge of crying. He couldn't have, right? I mean,
There was no
He
blood
said-
or anything, no destruction to the orphanage. It didn't seem like they were killed. It does not seem like there was a fight or a struggle. Just that it was closed.
I mean, there's no way he could have gotten a message across, right? I mean, he's dead. We have his head. He was confident he was gonna win that fight. He couldn't have.
No. Here's the thing. Theoden said he'd kill him if he got a message out. This is assumedly what would have happened just before that. As far as you know, they won't be killed.
Theoden must have ordered him to move the kids somewhere to bait me for something in case the worst happened. But why?
In question, was this just between Zadok and
Yes.
Varys, right?
Yeah, he closed the door and
Yeah.
we scried right on the spot. So yeah, I mean, closing the orphanage, moving the kids somewhere. I don't know what these kids mean to you. I mean, obviously I know they mean a lot to you, but can you think of a reason or where Theoden could possibly move the kids to hold them?
No, I hardly knew the guy. It's just there. I can only think that he's taking them as hostage. Or he was.
Well, they're trying to bring Varys home, is what the guard said. You see, this guy was dressed in some type of armor. Real shiny.
Real shiny,
High
like
rank.
the Helios one?
The Helios
Yeah.
armor.
No. Nicer than that. Helios armor. But this was plate. Ornate meshes of silver and gold.
Would that be Genesis armor?
No.
So it's not the
Helios
same as the gold nugget?
Not the same style. No, the gold nugget you see was more traditional, more like Templar armor, big plates. This was more regal. It had regal, how do you say that word?
Regalia?
Yeah, exactly. More fancy, ceremonial,
And
but
would I
that
know
was
this guy?
noticed, you didn't see him.
No, what I'm saying is that if they were to describe him to me, would I understand him? Would I know him?
Out of game? Yeah, I'll message you.
Silver and gold, okay. Well, Varys.
If they have the children somewhere, then after this is done, I need to go back. Aside from you guys, they're all I have.
Go back where? Where was this orphanage? Where could we be going?
It's downtown Helios.
Yeah. It's in
It's in Helios?
It's in the outer rings of Helios.
Oh man.
It's where I was raised. I was raised with them. I helped raise so many kids. They're my family. Without them in this world, I have nothing.
Now, out of character, just how many sons and daughters do you have at that orphanage?
What? No, I don't have any. Oh.
Sister Mary, more like Mother Mary.
No,
Alright.
I was raised in the orphanage and no one adopted me because I'm a drow.
Yes,
So
no, I
basically
was
all the
joking
kids-
because you said I helped raise so many kids in that orphanage. So it just implied that you
Well,
were
I
the
just-
father.
Oh, well, since I can live to be so much older than humans, I assume I raised a couple generations of kids.
Oh, so you're like their great-great-grandfather.
Great-great-granddaddy.
I mean, you could say,
Great-great-granddaddy King Varys.
because like age, like maturity-wise, I'm like 21, 22-ish, but like in actual years, I'm like 140.
Gotcha.
Because, I'm a drow.
So, when this is over, we need to head back to Helios with you and with the public enemy #1. That sounds just lovely.
That sounds like suicide, is what it sounds like.
Yes, it does.
No, like, you have to understand that they're everything I have. I know it's stupid, I know it's suicide, but I don't know what I'd do.
You'd so easily lay down your life and ours? For
No,
what?
I'm not asking you guys to do this for me. But
Varys?
yes, I would.
Varys, as your GM, I need to tell you, you wouldn't survive. You wouldn't be able to do it. You can't pull that off. They're not dead. There's no kill order. They're just imprisoned. There's no chance in hell of you guys getting into Helios.
I don't think he's gonna like try to fight someone. I think he's like trying to figure out what happens to them.
He's trying to pull you there. He admitted it in the scry. Why would you go there?
Not sure.
Just chew on that.
Same reason we went towards Theoden?
Okay, but that was a big epic battle moment. This is like, come get kids.
Okay, but my family is held hostage, and Varys
It's an
isn't exactly the
emotional
brightest
decision.
person.
Varen is not the most spry person. No, he's a
No,
dick.
I said Varys. He's not the brightest.
Oh, Varys. I was like, Varen's a dick. Yeah, I agree. But
Well, yes, that's it. But yeah, Varys is not the brightest person in the world, and they just take his family hostage.
Alright, back in character. Varys, you have to realize, for the time being, they're gone. I mean,
He
unless
shudders as he
there's
said the words "gone."
proof of death, you can assume that they're safe. Theoden wouldn't have wanted to kill them unless he couldn't get through to you. If Theoden's no longer there, there's no one left to give the kill order. So if they're not dead by now, they're not going to die. He's not going to let them starve, because then he would have had no leverage.
Varen can't just kill kids.
Yeah, you're right.
So at this point, you need to let them go. Maybe at some later point, we might find a way in. There might be some way that we can do something about them. But for now, you just have to assume that they're safe, they will be taken care of, and focus on the other task at hand.
Right.
As you guys go through that, Cormac.
Yep. I was just gonna say,
No.
I got an idea.
Well, again, you weren't there for it, but the next day.
It wasn't about that. I was gonna say, well, I was out there with Chaka. Junka I got an idea.
Oh yeah, what is it?
What if we send messages to everyone that Theoden's gone?
That could work. That would, yeah.
You know how to do the thing with the writing?
Yes, I did learn that.
The thing
I'm actually pretty
with the
good at
writing.
We can send letters to everyone, and then they would know.
Yeah, okay. Only one thing though. Who?
Then that's a good question. So out of
Yeah.
character, what I'm trying to say is that if we just send letters off to like every main town by eagle, just tied to their leg or something like that, just to put the rumor out there, it doesn't even have to be anything official.
Okay. Yeah, so I like that. The only thing I was gonna say is, like, I'm not sure if, like, who would sign the letter, because if it's, like, not someone credible, but then again, all that we really need to achieve is just, like, sowing doubt out there. So
I could sign letter. I signed Cormac.
Can we just put our crest for our adventuring group down, guys? Sorry about I was butting in, but kind of like this idea.
What is your crest? Like a flattened person and some wind? Like, what would that even be?
We would come
can
up
all
with
have
something.
like one symbol. We can all have one symbol.
It's
Make
a
it into
cloud. Simple
It's a
green
penis.
cloud. It's a cloud of green ink.
That's terrible.
It's an eagle and a rain stick riding on a dragon.
That's
Lovely.
also terrible. But regardless, you guys take another long rest.
Oh, you know what we do
Because
have,
I need
though?
to get to
We
this.
have we have the king seal that we can put a piece of paper over and do kind of like a pencil etching
Oh shit!
on
Yeah,
top of it. Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
that's actually really good.
But
How far out is the storm?
that's what I was going to say. Cormac. That storm shifts towards you guys. Today's the day.
Uh-oh. Hey guys, we have problem.
What's wrong?
The storm knows we're here. It's now coming at us.
And I look at Jukka and I be like, I have a feeling we're gonna see who Vayar's been keeping away.
Well, let's put them right back where they belong.
I hope so. For all our asses. But,
I want to rejoin the group and look over to Cassius. Well, it's coming towards us. Any plans?
Let's kill this thing.
And I go behind a cannon.
Hey, can I braid Cassius's hair?
What?
I don't think he's gonna sit there for you to braid his hair.
He definitely is.
They're battle braids.
Did you say battle braids?
Oh my god.
Battle braids.
Now, you can't. He does not let you battle braid him, Chukka.
Okay. Well, fine. Then I do it to everyone else, and he gets to be the only one who doesn't have it. And you know what? Fine.
I'm pretty sure Kythar got like shaved in an arena, but
Yeah, I have no hair.
I have no problem with the battle braids.
I have a
Yay.
man bun and I sound excited. Jukka, did you say battle braids?
Yeah, battle braids, everyone.
Eyelids on my hair. Like, ooh, I'm all for it.
Ooh, I'll give you a French braid.
And I touch my scalp. And I frown.
I get out a paintbrush and I paint on some braids for you. Little battle braids.
But
Can I use my disguise kit, see if I have a wig that I can just throw on
yeah.
him?
I'm not wearing a wig, guys.
Wow, sure it's cool that we all have these battle braids. Must really suck to be the one left out.
Okay, it was funny.
Where would you guys even get a wig?
Well, he has
It's
a
in my
disguise
disguise
kit. He's got some strands of
good
cloth
lord,
and fur and stuff that he can use to make a wig from.
Or we could cut up that 250 foot of rope.
But for anyone that has volume on the stream, I have a feeling that we're going to be hearing this noise soon.
Oh my god, is there noise in the stream? I don't hear that. We don't get to hear the stream. We don't have the privilege
I
of
muted the stream
hear it.
because I don't want to hear myself.
Yeah, because who wants to hear themselves all the time in multiple voices? What a loser he'd have to be.
Wait, you don't hear your own voice speaking to yourself?
I have to hear myself in like 1,700 different voices every Friday. It's lovely. Now, guys, I need to do one thing here. So, can we use this as our bathroom break spot?
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna get something to drink myself.
Time for a commercial break. Everyone enjoy the commercial for Extras Anchors.
To grab some water.
Trying to stay afloat? With so many customers all over Eden, there simply isn't enough time for you to do everything yourself. That's why you should trust your precious booty to Extras Anchors. Our team of seamen will help you get ship done. We'll also make sure you get the best rates so your business can be smooth sailing. Extras Anchors, where ship happens. Hook, line, and sinker. Offices North Shore and Genesis.
And also, while we're sitting here, does anyone have any questions in the chat or topics, even not D&D related, like favorite sandwich or something to keep me entertained while I finish up one more? But god damn it!
Jericho likes a Reuben sandwich.
Does anyone I'm curious if there is any.
I'm just gonna fix this while we're here. There we go.
I should probably look at the chat and actually see if there's any. Rubens are pretty bomb. Reuben is pretty bomb. If anyone confused, Reuben is his name. And
yep, I'm partial to Philly cheesesteaks myself.
Wait, do you use Cheese Whiz on it?
Good God, no. Provolone.
Thank God. I thought that was disgusting when I actually went to Philadelphia. And
No,
they had
it is
canned
disgusting.
cheese.
Yeah, no. Provolone or bust. Maybe some Swiss.
See, there's a thing here. A lot of guys at my work, they eat this thing where
Are you gonna
Back
say
then.
It's,
poutine or donair sandwiches?
oh, donairs are incredible. Don't even shit on a donair. There's no way for a donair to be bad.
I'm pretty sure if you shit on donair, it's not gonna be delicious anymore.
It will still find a way. I promise you that.
Sorry, Cormac back. He had a lot of pee.
He had a lot of pee. Good job. Do you feel better?
I feel much emptier.
The other day, me and Buddy were talking, and apparently, people from America, or I assume everything is a people from America thing, but have never heard the idea of when you pee, you say, "I'm gonna go hose her down." Is that not a thing?
It sounds like a bad
says?
porno scene.
Damn it! Is that
I mean,
not?
I don't know if I've
That's
ever
something
heard
Donald Trump
someone
would do,
say that, but I would.
I'm
get it.
I'm gonna go hose her down, like pee.
I've never heard someone
like-
say
I've
that.
actually heard it, but no one in America says it. But I actually heard different shows in Canada say it.
Okay.
What? I was gonna
Because
say,
I was like, am I the weird one, or is that a Canadian thing?
That's
no,
a
it's a
Canadian
Canadian
thing.
thing to be like, hey, you hoser.
No, not hoser. This time we actually mean like
To spray
like,
something
if you
down with a hose.
to pee, as in peeing.
Well, it's like saying you're gonna go see a man about a wallaby.
Oh,
Back.
excuse me.
Going to see a man about
That's
a
the
wallaby.
Australian phrase.
Or you gotta go drain the lizard.
Drain the lizard.
See, no, I've heard free the snake. That's the one I always hear.
Or drain the pain from your main vein.
That's not a thing. That's
No, that's a thing.
It is. And then in
That's
the,
a
in the
thing.
Navy, you've got to hit the head.
That's normal. Hit the hay
Love
means
to
sleep.
say-
No, hit the
I love
hay.
to
Yeah, but
say-
hit the head is to
This isn't.
go to the
This isn't
restroom.
a. This
Big
isn't
Jay
a
and Silent Bob said take a squeege. So
Or take a leak.
Pinch one off is something different, though.
Well, everyone, if you
rip.
were in the mood for some bathroom humor, I'd have to say that you're in luck.
God damn it. Anyways, back to the campaign.
All
Are you
right,
guys
bathroom
ready?
humor aside, back to the poop deck.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, that one was pretty shitty.
where's our bad pun counter in the stream, by the way?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. We need to start adding that. I'll have that up for next week.
Mm-hmm.
We need to
That's
find a way
now.
to calculate it
idea.
automatically.
You guys
Just
begin.
anytime Ruben
approach-
speaks.
You guys begin
check it.
approaching the ship, and you guys sort of hold on as you guys head now rapidly towards the storm. Now, to make this simpler for me, can you guys throw your tokens on here and show me where they will be for everyone? That's a little big. Scale it down. There we go. I'll scale it for you. So would
Question, do
Verito
I have
land
to
up?
be at the wheel?
Yes.
Okay.
I definitely won't
Can't
be on
scale
the
it
list,
down.
though.
I can. Now, just for perspective, guys, you guys are approaching the storm with the right side of your ship facing the middle. So you'll want to be on a right side cannon.
You mean starboard?
I mean,
Yes,
right
not
side.
larboard, starboard. Correct.
Just so you guys are clear, there's a cannon under that sail. That is why he is there.
There's 3 cannons on each side.
Yeah, when you said 6 cannons, I saw like a small one like peeking right there, so I just assumed.
With
Every
Jukka
time I
on the
hear
wheel.
this, I immediately think of Jack Sparrow at the top of
Yeah,
his
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, right when he's at the top of his crow's nest, as it's sinking, as he just steps onto the dock as he makes port.
Ooh, it
And-
makes me think of the final battle in the third movie where they're fighting on the mast.
Well, aren't you guys glad I'm such an awesome DM? Now, roll initiative, just because going in, we're going to want it. And do me a favor, I'm going to pull up the turn order things. So I'm going
So remember, click on your token. So you have the
to click 3
three
tokens.
circles.
Roll the initiative, guys.
Nice. Make sure you
Initiative.
guys click on your token.
Click on your tokens, guys, and roll them. Otherwise, it won't work.
Hold on real quick, yeah. Why is it not working for me? What the heck? What? Okay, it is. That's why. Okay, I'm an idiot.
That is true.
Woohoo! I'm still close to last. My
Everyone rolled
initiative
really well.
sucks. My initiative sucks.
And
Poor
you
rain
guys,
stick boy.
as you guys head in, Cassiany, everyone hold on. And you guys dive into the storm. The ship heads in and Jugger, you're like keeping it straight. The rain is pelting the ship. It's coming down hard and the sails are going. And you feel the ship begin to pull to the right as you guys are trying to see through the thick veil of this storm.
I turn the wheel to the left.
And you do. And that's when you guys see the whirlpool at the center of this storm.
Oh, the turn order disappeared.
Is that a sandworm in the water?
That is okay, hang on. It's not that easy for me to make a map like this, because it's a very
No, it's
niche
still
thing.
pretty badass.
No, it looks like one of those fish that have like the lights out
Uh,
in
But
front.
you guys,
Yep.
you guys
It
do
looks
look
like
down. Cormac,
like a
you see it
Sarlacc.
first. You see this large mouth gaping in the middle of the whirlpool, pulling everything inside. And you see that pulling it from everything inside, you see the storm generates around this point. As you guys
Gordon.
begin.
Gordon, I have an idea.
Now, you guys won't just be able to hear each other over this. You guys will need to be within a certain distance to speak to each other. Cormac, beyond the crow's nest, you'll have to either yell like hell or go down.
Everybody being in my house.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying you guys will probably need to get closer together, and you're not much good in the crow's nest.
Okay,
So-
then I guess I'll come down. But I need to tell everybody to throw the
Okay, guys,
exploding-
that is not an accurate measurement. It isn't.
Why are we having a rave right now? What is going on?
Stop all y'all. And
Wait, is yours in meters?
No, Mike's in feet.
He was
I
asking
hate
what-
I hate you guys. I hate you guys so much. And first turn, Cormac. What are you doing? Oh
I'm gonna climb down and dump all the blow-up potions.
You're gonna what? You're gonna grab all the false fire?
Yes.
Dump them all.
He doesn't know what false fire does though, so
No, he does. You guys went over it.
Yes. we
Okay.
did.
Mix them with the beans.
we can't do the beans. The beans are gone. We used them all.
No, not
No,
all.
we
we
didn't.
don't.
I saw 14.
Oh wow. Oh god. Oh man.
Alright, so Cormac, that'll take your whole turn, but you run down and you grab the false fire and you run back up and I've got it.
Oh, I'm gonna chuck them into the water.
You're gonna. You won't be able to do all that. You can begin to bring them up on deck. Zeldoc, what are you doing?
Oh man. Let's see. I'm actually gonna run over and grab the cannonball and load it.
And you load, and you just breathe a little bit. There's the littlest bit to spark this thing. You shoot a little bit of fire on you, and this thing fires right off into the mouth. Roll to hit.
What am I rolling to hit?
This is a D20 plus 5.
D20 plus 5. All right, I'll use my dagger as the thing, because it's got plus 5.
Jukka, add your proficiency bonus to that attack roll when you do it.
Okay.
Misses, I'm sure.
What'd you roll?
9.
That misses. And the cannon, you see it fires off, and you watch as this thing literally just jumps up. You see watch as this thing extends slightly upward as it seems to push itself up. Just watching the tooth of this thing slice the cannonball in half. As you guys continue to circle this thing, Ferris, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot at it with the ballista that I'm on.
Not a ballista. It's a harpoon. As in, it's tied to the ship.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's probably not a good idea.
Nope.
I mean, it'll keep us tethered to the center, right?
That's
And just draws
exactly
it
what
faster.
we'll do.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's not a good idea. Is there an open cannon, or are they all taken?
There, I'll take it.
Alright,
Let Cormac get creative.
I'm gonna help him load the cannons, and I was gonna say,
Well, if
Hey,
you help,
Cormac.
you guys can fire twice per round.
hey Cormac, how about we put some beans into the cannons?
Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking of creating some sort of firebomb, blunderbomb mixture from Sea of
You can
Thieves.
like fire the cannon full
False
of fire, false
with
fire
the
full of beans.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Yes.
You
That's
all
more
right.
creative than what I was just thinking we just threw the false fire over the side and that would suck them in.
That could work too.
I feel like we're a bit too far for that, though.
You might have to get closer. To guarantee that would work, because if you're shooting something, it's different. But if you throw it, you want to get close. Now, next up here in initiative, Kythar, you get to fire here. Ferris is going to help you with the cannon. You get to fire twice. Roll to hit 2 times, D20 plus 5.
D20 plus 5.
And may the gods be ever in your favor. You guys seem to fucking need it all the time.
All right, Professor Snow.
Oh my god, do you see my roll?
That's a nat 1.
Oh,
And
I don't have a sound alert for natural 1.
ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm right about everything.
Oh god. Oh man.
Oh,
Did you just
no.
roll in? Did you just? Oh god, you just rolled 2. Did you just roll 2 nat 1s in a row?
No,
Oh, 1 into 5.
he
Oh,
didn't add
Jesus.
the plus 5.
I hadn't added
Okay.
the 5 yet. I was just gonna add it after the fact, but holy crap.
Well, wow, you just are rolling like dog shit.
So basically, I shot the cannon, and basically the cannonball fell out the back and hit me in the foot.
Yeah. You go to shoot, and just before you spark it, you watch as the ship leans a little too far to the right, and the cannonball just rolls out in the falls of the water.
Pythar, you do know you have to aim and then shoot in that
I'm used-
order,
I'm u-
right?
I'm used to stabbing, not blowing things up with metal pipes. Okay.
Oh. Well, actually, sorry, not you. It's Cassius's turn. Cassius is going to fire. And I'm actually gonna. Oh my god! You guys are not gonna kill this thing, apparently.
No.
We need God to help.
Jukka, go.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Guys! Hold on, actually, I have a logistic question. Can I move away from the wheel?
It'll veer right. You need to lock it with something.
The anchor! Can I drop the anchor?
Excuse me?
What?
You're in a whirlpool.
That's a terrible idea.
That's a
Oh.
horrible idea.
Okay. I was just trying to keep
Alright,
us
so
in
Jukka,
one location.
hang on,
All
Jukka.
right.
Here's a logistical thing. What will happen? You see the
Yeah.
ship? How I'm moving it around right now?
Yeah.
Here's what will happen. You will anchor the ship. You will swing forward and end up like this.
Okay, so that's no bueno. Alright, so not gonna do
I would have
that.
a better chance of hitting something with a cannonball, though.
Yeah, not gonna do that. Alright. Is there like a there like a plank or something I can use to like lock the wheel in place while I do something?
Don't you have the rope?
You could take the rope and tie it to the left
Tie
railing.
it to the left, yeah.
Okay, I do that.
All right. Roll me. So there is actually a system for rolling knots. Roll me and D20 plus sleight of hand.
Alright, I'll do a sleight of hand roll.
If the storm succeeds on an athletics check higher than that, the knot will come untied. There are only 2 of them.
Alright. Sleight of hand, right?
Sleight of hand.
Oh, do I have proficiency?
You tell me. It's just a skill check.
Oh, I don't have it in
Whatever.
sleight of hand. Okay.
No, then you don't.
Okay.
Oh, it's a ship's knot. I'll give it to you. Yeah, it's a ship's knot. I'll count it.
Alright, so then this is going to be
2d20. Roll me 2.
plus 3. Alright, so both those have a plus 3 to them as well.
That first one on the wheel's looking mighty strong. That left one is looking a little shabby, but you know, whatever, it'll do.
Alright.
And you run down towards the cannons. What are you doing?
Alright, Zeldok is there, right?
He is.
Zeldok! Do you still have those bolts?
So have the what?
The
Those
teleportation marbles that if you break them, it sends somebody somewhere.
I have the one that goes to the one that Varys is holding.
No.
Oh, no. The bag of marbles you found that have a location in them, like a snow globe.
That's right.
Crush.
Yes. I do have those on me.
Hand me one.
A willing creature has to break
Oh,
it
it has
in
to
its
be willing?
hand. You break it in your hand and you go there.
Oh, it has to be willing.
There's a save associated with throwing it into an unwilling creature.
Yeah, well, if I throw it, you know, or if it's fired out of the
It
cannon.
needs to break on the person.
Yeah,
Alright,
well, if we miss, it comes up with its teeth or its tentacles or whatever and breaks it right there. That's what happened in my first cannonball.
No.
You
The
said it
cannonball,
did it
yes.
too.
This is a bead, though. This is a small marble. It might not even see this thing coming. It's not going to break it.
Oh.
This thing will probably just hit the water and break if you miss.
Alright, I go into my little Crown Royal bag that I have tied around my waist, and I pull out just a handful of beans. I'm gonna say
How many?
5. I'm gonna say
5.
5. And I
You
throw
reach-
them into the cannon.
All right. Now, the beans alone won't fire. You'll need some weight to them. You'll need to give action to some. So you take 5 beans out, but you already tied a knot, so those are your actions.
Okay.
The
So-
beast, again, won't attack you guys. It's just there to pull you in.
Yeah.
And it's gonna, as you guys move further in, you guys keep circling. As you guys begin to get closer. Right, Cormac.
How many bottles do I have?
You have 16.
And if I throw them all, what do they take to get down there?
Gotta be ingested. You might have better luck shooting them somehow.
Then I guess I bring them to the cannon.
You bring them to Zeldok. Now, does the whole party want to combine their actions here to sort of just tell me a plan and have it happen over the course of initiative? Or do you guys just want to some people just want to fire?
Well, I was gonna say if I have enough, I'd drop some of those false fire off at each cannon so they all have the ammo.
Alright. You drop off, let's say, like 5 at each cannon. 6 at last one.
I'm just hoping Cormac do that and reload the cannon so that we can keep constantly firing.
Okay, you're gonna keep constantly helping Kythar fire. Zeldok, 5 false fire at your feet, 5 beans are next to you. How you doing, Ness?
How many vials? And are they vials or are they kind of like round, kind of potion bottle
They're
kind
like
of things?
they're potion bottles.
So kind of in the shape of a grenade?
There's a little bit of a spout to them, like a tube end to them, but yes.
And they're stoppered, right? They got a cork in them?
Yes. They have a cork in them.
I pull out a cork, drop 5 beans in, cork it back up, and throw it down the cannon barrel?
Yes, you can.
Why not?
Nope.
Let's try this.
Roll the hit.
Alright, with the +5. Is there any sort of extra bonus since he's helping me, or is it just the twice?
I'll give you the advantage since he's right there. Help you get Varus as well.
Alright, so he's helping steady the cannon. Advantage. Okay, go.
16 hits.
Nice.
Do me a favor.
Nice.
So, you guys do realize that false fire alone will still take 24 hours to kick in.
Yes.
Yep.
But if we
But
can
I feel
do
like
it,
this thing has some massive stomach acid, right?
But the-
wouldn't it, like,
alright,
isn't
so-
there a catalyst?
Again, that little thing is not the mouth. That whole thing is the mouth. And it's all you can see, so you fire the beans inside. The catalyst is more of it. Add more.
yes.
Roll me. I'm going to roll 5 D100s.
Oh no. If we shot off 5 pyramids, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
This,
I mean, that will probably kill it.
holy shit.
92. That's,
84.
I see that 92.
Yeah, 84 and 92 are going to be something
There's 2
big, I
pyramids.
think.
Well, are there 2 pyramids?
No. I think 91 through 100 are each individual
Okay.
one might be separate. I don't know.
81, so 84. This thing, you watch as this thing fires, these things sort of happen midair. You watch 7 large eggs erupt from one beam, and they fly towards this thing, and they fly into the mouth, and you see this thing. Now, I'll just tell you guys, the creature has to succeed on a DC 20 con save. If it succeeds, it increases its lowest ability score by 1. If it fails any save, it has to take 10d6 per egg.
Oh
Jeez.
god.
And it's a DC what?
And you're stepping on them,
20.
you said?
Oh, wow.
DC 20 con save.
Oh.
This is
I
going
will-
to be good. Let's see.
I'll roll these for and publicly for you boys. All right. All right.
Oh, okay.
He succeeds on 1. No, that 20. No, DC 20. He has a modifier. I will give you guys the failure on the 17 since he has a +3. That is 4 failures. And that is.
So you're gonna do 20 damage? Oh, yeah,
No, it's 10d6 per egg, so that's 40d6 for
That is
141 damage.
141 damage to
Oh.
this thing. Now let's do the rest of the eggs. The rest of the beans. 92. You guys watch as a pyramid hits this thing in the face.
Oh.
You guys watch as a gigantic pyramid flies and
60
does
by
a huge
60-foot square base pyramid?
60 foot. So I'm going to say that the distance from you guys is, let's say, like what? Let's just say, does
What,
anyone
80
here in the
feet?
chat have an idea of how to roll a pyramid falling on somebody?
Well, you gotta talk to Cormac. He's going for his PhD in math.
Wait, actually, Ruben, do you have any idea what the scientifics of hitting someone with a skyscraper would be?
How fast
Well,
is
you
it
have to-
moving? How heavy is it?
All right, how fast does a cannonball shoot?
Well, I mean, that's going to be different based on the gunpowder, blah, blah, blah.
Black
But
powder?
no, I was going to say, even if you just did falling damage,
I just looked up the weight of a
the
pyramid.
force of gravity is 9.8
Cannonball is about
meters.
a cannonball is about 700 feet per second.
There you go. There's the weight of a pyramid.
Okay.
God.
And then you have to drop it, and you have to say how
1,700
much you
feet
dropped
per
it by.
second.
So let's just do this. Since it's gonna, would you guys say that 20d6 is fair?
Yeah.
Since it's hitting at a sort of a weird angle.
Yeah, with
And
a
again, this
sharp
thing has a
pointy
ton
blade.
of health. That's why I gave you a ship. So this is not killing it. But
Well,
this
if it
thing,
weakens
yeah.
it might
it weakens
lessen
it.
the force of the storm.
Alright, you guys, can someone keep the beans up and tell me what the next number was? 25 and 23.
Next is 63.
21. So hang on, wait. It's 25,
like a-
23. Alright, so 25 and 23. 2 statues get eaten by the thing. Just too small, like human-sized statues. Doesn't really do much.
What about the
And
63?
It might work like a kidney stone kind of thing.
You guys watch as a monster, pretty good sized monster. A monster, if you guys don't know what Mindz, can you show them what it is? It's called a bullet.
A bullet?
A bullet. B-U-L-L-E-T-T-E. You watch as it spawns and then it's instantly engulfed. It doesn't really do much. But for those of you who don't know, it's basically a burrowing, large dog creature. And you see, as you guys are going, Cassius turns to you, what the hell was that?
It's food, apparently.
I meant
magic beans into
beans. I meant the beans. All right, I'm gonna say that consume. All right, so Kaitar, you can still just fire a normal cannon at the man.
Yes, I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Fire.
Hopefully, I hit.
Barris helped with the other thing, so roll me the hit. Hold a hit.
Oh wow, I just looked it up.
Oh, good God, dude! Do you see my rolls?
Oh my god.
Oh my lord, I'm just done. I'm done.
Kaitar takes.
Kaitar, switch me on the cannon.
Aether hasn't figured out how to actually operate a cannon. He just stands
keep,
by
roll.
it and yeah.
He just
Because there's no ball fire
He
in
puts
my
it in, he
cannon
doesn't
because
put
I'll be
gunpowder
dead.
in.
And reset initiative. This thing pulls you guys in even further. It's getting
Where's our
uncomfortable.
tokens?
Again, I'm showing you guys the map. Then I'm going to show you this, and then we'll cut to the other page if you guys need your tokens.
Yeah.
It's getting uncomfortable. This thing, you see the raw water spinning around it is turning red. This thing is bleeding a lot. Are you guys doing the same thing again?
Well, my action, I'm going to
Cormac
take
is
as many
first.
bottles as I can and just start chucking them into the water.
You can chuck the whole crate, man.
Okay, let them go.
Okay. So hang on. So 16 bottles, so 24.
Save at
Half.
least one of them.
Hang on. Well, he just said he tossed it, so I'm going to say he tossed it. All right, 24 divided in
Well-
half 16 times. What is that?
Technically, you said I separated them out to 5 for each
Oh,
cannon
you
or
did.
whatever, so
All right, so you can save one. So what is
Oh, so I
24
just
divided
have
in
four.
half
Yeah.
15 times?
24 divided by half?
No, 24 cut in half 15 times. What is that?
4 times 5 is 70, right?
Hold on, I'm pulling out the calculator real quick.
12 times 15, 180.
Hang on, it's just going to be 24 divided by 2
Is 12.
divided by 2, 6. That's
0.0058.
0.00.
I got it. 0.375.
0.375. Is that 24 divided by 2 15 times?
Oh, 15. I thought you said 6.
Yeah, 0.0058.
0.0058. How many minutes is that?
Oh god. 24 divided by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Times 60 seconds in a minute. Times.
How many minutes is that?
2.63, I think.
This
If
thing's
I
gonna
did-
blow up.
If I did that right.
This thing's gonna blow up in about 2 minutes.
2.
And you see Cassius, he turns to you. What was that?
False fire.
Yeah, let's just say big worm go boom in a minute.
We near that big worm.
Back
That's
up. Now would be
true.
a great time for you to use your water powers to move the ship away from the thing.
He turns to you, Jack, and he do something.
Captain! Fuck!
All right, and
That thing's gonna blow so away.
All right, I want to use my shape water to change the direction of the water.
There's no way in hell I'm allowing that.
The
Not
5
against
foot by 5 foot cube.
So, I mean, I have something I could do that would harm this thing. I don't know how I could.
But Yuka, how about this? Is it possible you can protect us in the water if we all jump overboard before the explosion?
this. Are you mad?
Protect you in the water. I'm sure I could figure something out.
Zeldok, you haven't scribed today.
What is scrying gonna do in the next 2.5 minutes?
I'm just letting you know there's another person pretty closely related to the god of the sea who might see you. Well, I guess scrying doesn't work that way.
I was
But
gonna
there's
say,
someone-
you think they're anywhere close? It's not like we can talk back and forth.
Yeah, it's true. It's not a sending stone.
Correct.
Right.
Wait a minute. So this is out in the middle of the water. There's absolutely nothing here
Zeldok,
aside from the water and the maw, right?
that is your
I-
other option. Zeldok, that is your other option.
The other option. Oh boy,
I'm-
let's see.
I do have something that.
Let's hear
I could
Chucka's plan
make a-
first, though.
Alright, I could make a barricade in between us and the explosion.
A barricade of what?
Pycrete.
Did you just say concrete?
Pycrete.
Pycrete.
What is that?
It's harder than concrete.
I
It's
love
essentially frozen. Frozen. It's like ice mixed with sawdust.
I love how you got him in disbelief, and he turns British all of a sudden. What is that?
What is that? How is that going to help? At all?
I mean, it's harder than concrete, so if it could put a barricade between us and an explosion.
Rucka, what about Tabernacle?
And you make enough to protect an entire ship?
Tabernath. Oh man.
I think I can.
Tabernacle does seem like our only option.
He left me on red last time. I'm not quite a double texture, but fine. Tabby, we need you.
Oh yeah.
As you do this, hey, who is... No, but whatever. And you see he just starts firing away at Cassius, who begins to freak out. And... you see, as you guys are doing this, you feel your pockets all begin to bunch up. Your right pocket in particular.
Oh,
What?
sorry about that, guys.
God. And you guys all look in your right pocket. A scroll is there, neatly tucked with an ink and quill. You guys unfold it, and you see in big letters, U, like the letter, O, and then M-E with a question mark. And it's asking you guys all to sign your name.
Would Cormac know what he's reading?
It's 4 letters. I'm gonna say yes.
Cathar,
You can figure
we could
it.
ask the same about your character.
This is a.
Don't you have
well,
the same
You're not the
intelligence?
smartest. Don't you have so? Yeah, I think this is 4 letters though. This is very simple. You owe me.
Man,
Who's sign?
I'll sign. Ugh.
I don't want to owe this guy a favor, but okay, sign.
Zeldok.
I'm gonna sign Jugga's name.
Becca.
I'm gonna sign Zeldok's name.
And Cormac.
I guess this is what I gotta do.
So you do sign.
Wait a second.
Well, that's the thing, is that's what everybody right? So,
Yeah, everybody signed.
Does Cassius sign?
He doesn't get one.
Cassius can fly.
Oh, I forgot about that. And as you guys do this,
Oh god, here we go.
Please tell me he's surfing.
I love this music.
He's
you guys look off to the. You guys hear the music come, and you look as this guy is there, wailing on a lute. As you see, he's there, and you see this dolphin underneath him as he's riding along with the dolphin. You see this tiger in this long, flame, green trench coat sort of thing. And I heard you need assistance. Oh, what would it be?
Hi, Tabby.
Hello.
Tabby,
Quick
here's
and short of it is that that thing's about to explode, and we're too close to it.
We need to get far away from here.
And you watch as he slowly, in his way, in his very great, sort of cowboy Clint Eastwood walk, meanders
Not
up
far
onto the
away. We
ship.
need to go over there.
He gets up onto the ship and he, documents please, if you don't mind. And he, one by one takes them all, and see Cassius says, what? All right. And,
him too.
I will be calling this in soon. I hope you know.
I know.
off topic for a being like Cassius who hates magic. He's taking this pretty well.
You see, he's just given up on asking whatever the fuck you guys are doing. And you see,
So are we.
you see,
This can't
Opens-
possibly be the worst decision
you
we've
see,
made.
he opens up his book and he, no, not that one. No. Ah, yes, this one. One moment. And you watch as he sort of does this double pirouette spin off into the water.
I light up a cigarette.
And as he jumps, you watch him push this massive. You see him sort of compel the storm to twist and push you guys off in this massive gust of wind. As you guys shoot out the side, and you watch as Tabby does his flips in the air above the storm. And you watch as he gives you guys one last mid-air wink as he pencil dives straight into the mouth of this thing as it explodes. And you watch it explode like that scene from Kingsman in this multitude of colors, and you watch the giant cloud appear over the explosion, stripeful, as the ship sails quickly towards land.
Was that wise?
Well, he's got style.
You guys threw a whole bunch of faux fire into the beast. This is the choice we had to make, guys.
I was debating on calling my elf friend.
But
I'm not sure if that would have been a better decision, though.
Well, based on our last kind of communication with him, I don't think that would have been a good idea.
no, you don't know
right.
about that, remember?
I do.
You know his name and that he wants. I don't know. All you know is that he just wants it. You know his name.
I told Kythar about the conversation that happened.
Yeah.
You just know his name that Ferris promised him it, though. Nothing.
Yeah.
There's no ill intent.
Yeah.
But
I just know that last time we talked to him, my dad died, so not
That
way
too.
no memories there.
and there's your guys' ship at the dock. You guys anchor. Get set
Well,
up.
Wait, you said this is our
I'd say
ship?
that
again?
this is not bad for my first time sailing.
I'm sorry. Did you just say
Yeah,
that was
that's
your first time?
that's
Oh, I mean, first time in a while.
Everybody has a first time.
Is that
Yeah,
why
thank
we're
you,
not even
Cormac.
close to the dock? I mean, I haven't
Oh, I
sailed
just thought we
before, but
wanted
is
to
this
take
how
the
we're supposed to be?
I
And
thought we wanted to take the scenic route.
you guys step down onto the dock, and this large statue looms overhead on the shore.
Is it anything we recognize?
No.
Is that anything that Cassius recognizes?
See, he refuses to look at it. He looks at it, and his eyes dart between that and the ground, and come on, we have to keep going.
Oh,
Well,
you
where
guys-
are we going exactly?
Well, we need to find Revan.
How do you know where to find Revan?
He'll be in one of two places. My throne room. On the spot where
On the spot where he what?
I was cursed.
Well, it's not like he doesn't know we're coming, being that, we just had a gigantic water explosion out there. I'm pretty sure the whole world can hear what just happened.
Oh no, we're here. I know he's here.
Seeing the maw that's been there for a while disappears. Probably.
You guys see?
Well, is it
Blah.
sunny? Like, is the storm
No.
actually gone with that explosion?
The clouds, the overcast are not, but the storm is fading.
Storm is okay.
I want to put up a divine sense.
The shadow of evil hangs heavily in this place.
Hey,
Moss and
Cassius.
coral-covered elven shipwrecks surround the area.
Hey, Cassius, what's that hole over there?
It used to be a well.
Used to be.
Treasure hunters. They had to find me somewhere.
Well,
That's why they dug me out. That's where I was cursed.
I see.
Jockey, you want to drag your token on?
Oh yeah.
and how do you plan to confront Revan if we do find him? Is this just another fight that we're walking into?
If you were all so concerned about this, why did we even come? Why did you not ask before?
You weren't really
refused to
forthcoming with
answer.
answers.
I told you I'd be honest with you. Seems like a poor time to ask.
Well, better
You've
now
been
than
honest
not
with us
asking
when
at
it
all.
shows when it's, but also you've been honest with us when it's been convenient for you. We've asked questions you haven't answered.
I'm being honest now.
So answers the question: how best do you look forward to confront Revan?
I don't know. All I know is that he needs to die. If you want that artifact.
Guys, I don't know why my token's not dragging on.
I got you.
Okay.
Here's another question, Cassius. Why does it seem like you're afraid of that statue right there? What is that statue of?
My father. His name is Vidavis.
Funny how the statue still stands, and everything else here is dilapidated.
Funny. And as you guys pass the statue, you guys gotta look at the inscription. Wealth lies under the mountains of men long dead. Vidavis Velendor.
Oh. Out of character. That was in the trailer, wasn't it?
Yes,
It
it was.
I knew that sounded familiar. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, I actually made that up. I didn't even steal it.
Better patent
Look.
it.
I think we gave
Patent pending.
So let's kill the evil.
Lead the way, Cassius.
Of course. He gets up to the well. You guys sort of meander along the edge, and he So, would you rather walk up the road to the castle? Or simply go down here?
Your options are going up a creepy road or going down a creepy hole.
Would you look around at the place? Do you see anything not creepy?
Well, at least I'm guessing the hole will be less easier to notice.
My vote is the castle first.
The well does not connect to the rest of it.
What did you say, Comark again?
I just said my vote is towards the castle first.
I'm with Cormac. I'd rather just go to where I can see ahead of me.
Again, all that I know was under there is where his coffin formerly was, the one in our ship's basement. And it's where he gave me my powers and cursed me. It's where I was thrown.
Out of character, this means that we just have to pee on something and then it'll take his magic away.
What, sorry?
I was saying, out of character, just something we have to do to an artifact and it'll take his power away?
No, the artifact was that elven artifact that was stored on this island.
Is there anything we might need down there? Maybe
That
like a shortcut?
Again, the artifact is under the castle. It was stored there.
It's the source code.
So you people called it, yes.
Does this lead under the castle?
It shouldn't, but my memory's a little hazy. It was 3,000 years ago.
They could have done it. Whatever they could have built a whole system down there in that time.
For someone who wants to take the castle road, you seem pretty intent on discovering this.
I don't want to discover it. I'd rather just go up the castle road.
I would too.
And let's
go.
And don't place your tokens on this one, guys, but as Cormac does. You guys begin to walk up the road. Bodies litter the streets. Not so much bodies anymore, but skeletons. Long dead. Nearly fossilized. Rotting, sitting there. People who ran towards the castle for safety but were cut down by the elven people.
What's that smell?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I think that smell's coming out your pocket. It's about time you threw away that lobster.
I don't have any more lobsters.
You see he stops at one. Kneels down. Picks up a sword and he begins to weep. Stops about here on the road.
I come over and put my hand on his shoulder. I'm sorry.
This was my son's blade. His name was Tobias.
And what kind of weapon is it?
It's a simple short sword.
A short sword. Okay.
Well, short sword, well crafted.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, where's your
What?
son?
How old was he? Is he what you asked?
Yep.
No more than 19.
Just coming into manhood.
Times were different back then. My daughter was only 17 when I married her off. When she was... I'm sorry.
Don't be. No one deserves to go through what you've gone through.
Listen, before we go in there, I don't know what you all think the elves are today, but they will never change. They are evil. Let this
Brought you
be an
to disbelief.
example. Look around you. Let this be an example of what they painted on this canvas we call Earth. They played their part, and I suffered for it. Let's keep going.
Quarterback
give
will
me, like-
remember.
Did he give me like any mean looks as he said that?
No, he just sort of shrugs you away, trying to act tough, and he picks up the sword and keeps going.
I was saying since I'm kind of an elf.
Oh,
You are an elf.
he does shrug you
There's
away,
no
but
kind of about it.
there's no kind of. You were literally an elf. What's everyone's passive perception?
15.
10.
I know
14.
someone has a. I was gonna say, I know, Cormac. Don't you have like an unrealistically high?
I accidentally said 18 the one time. It was not correct. It was 15.
It was 15.
Yeah, I said the wrong thing one time, so I'm sorry about that.
All good.
Mine is a 67.
And as you guys walk, Cormac, you hear. He's the reason we died. And you sort of look. And you see nothing at all.
No eyes or anything.
Nothing.
Did anybody else hear that?
My passive's also 15, so did I hear it?
No, but you hear another thing is, again, you guys walk very, like a branch breaking would crack through the air right now. This thing, you hear it speak. He's lying to you.
I'm sorry, did you guys say something?
I didn't say anything.
What do you mean?
I said, did you hear that? Because the guy said words to me.
What guy? I didn't hear any voice, guys.
Wait, I heard a voice too.
What? What
Are
did
you
your
guys
voice say?
okay? Have you been sleeping well?
Wait, did you guys not hear that?
No.
It was clear as day.
You watch
Maybe
as
some-
you watch as Cassius's feet sort of shift, and he
Maybe
He's just
somebody
in this
putting
world.
words in my head again.
Oh.
What do we do?
Nothing seems to be happening for now. So just keep moving forward, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're here to kill the evil. Let's go kill the evil.
Let's try to keep an eye out though.
I've been trying to keep an eye out since we got here.
I don't like this.
Well, This was what you wanted to do, so let's go.
I'm not the one who wants the artifact.
You're the one who wanted to go home, though.
And you're also the one that wants to kill Revan, which happens to be the same place where we're going, so let's just keep on going with our mission.
Whatever. Elf.
And I reach over to Varys and I'll be like, he just got really scared really fast out of nowhere.
Yeah, an elf who's alive, though.
You guys continue walking.
I just head to the back of the group and keep a lookout.
Varys, you head.
I stand next to Cassius.
Varys, you head to the back.
I just didn't want to stand next to Cassius.
Take it from a dead man. He'll get you killed. You hear it, Varys? The wind swirling around you as the trees rustle in this path.
Guys,
This time you guys see Varys sort of jump on edge. Again, nothing.
guys, I'm starting to hear those voices you guys mentioned.
And you guys hear as the wind sort of swirls around you guys. Names over and over. You hear John, Bale, Alana, Amelia, Tobias. Names of various town people. One name you recognize, Tobias. Another, his daughter. As these names begin circling around you guys, speaking constantly, it's ear-piercing how many there are, and he... What is this?
Like your past coming to haunt you, Cassius.
You watch your tone.
This is what you wanted, Cassius. Sack up and let's go.
Do you guys walk forward? The wind now getting intense around you guys. We're not alone. I'm not the only one hearing this, am I?
I haven't heard anything aside
No,
from
you guys are
We heard the
all
last
hearing
one.
the names.
Okay,
the
so we
names you guys
all
are hearing.
heard that. Okay.
The wind is circling, rustling all the trees around you guys. Kythar,
Mm-hmm.
what is your AC?
19.
Okay.
Here, Cassius.
What?
I want to play. Can I play the rain stick and just tell him to focus on this instead of trying to like just distract him so he's not just focusing on
Kythar.
the voices?
You feel a sharp stabbing pain. And you sort of grab at your side. Take 11 damage.
Shit.
Hi, Thar.
God.
You
Stub
alright?
your toe?
I think one of those cannonballs I misfired hit me.
Here, let me see.
See.
There's AC.
Start scanning kind of the trees alongside of us.
Nothing. Varys, AC.
What's up?
What's your AC?
15.
Take 14 damage.
Ah! Damn
As
it!
you feel a sharp stabbing pain at the back of your shoulder.
Do we know what kind of damage this is too, though? Is it like magical damage or anything?
Medical, you don't really know.
Can I make an action
I
here?
say, that's it.
Sure.
Oh, you go ahead.
At this point, you guys have all drawn swords, and you guys are standing around in a circle and sort of all backs to the center.
I was
Cormac,
going
what do you
to
do?
I was going to draw my Sunblade and activate the rage, and go take a swing at the spot where they jumped from
Jumped from? What do you mean they jumped from?
Well, you get hurt. You jump away from the point that hurt you.
Okay.
It's killed over, actually.
Roll to hit with disadvantage.
Nineteen.
What'd you- 19. You swing and you... Is that 19 with disadvantage?
Yes.
Yes.
You swing. Nothing seems to happen. You just swing.
All right, that's
But
it.
for a moment, the wind stops. Then quickly resumes after.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on our location.
I want to heal them too.
Hang on, roll initiative, guys, for this, since we're going to start doing it. And then we open up the tracker. Or are you guys fine with just using the previous initiative, since Cormac just went first anyway?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay,
Oh,
Zeldok, you first. No, I'll just throw on the general area token for you guys, but you guys are just circled. Whatever this is invisible, so tokens won't help much.
don't we have to click on our token to?
Oh, you guys have initiative turn. I have the turn
Oh,
tracker.
that's right.
It's the same as the last time.
Zeldok, your turn.
All right. Is the wind blowing towards me, against me, left to right?
Right now, everyone's right to left because it's circling.
The wind is circling us like a slow tornado.
Like a slow tornado, but it's not. The wind is hitting you guys all instantaneously. It's not like wind 10 seconds later, wind 10 seconds later, wind. It's not like that.
Oh. But it's
Also,
a constant stream.
It's constant, yes. Why does it roll 20 say PP12?
I changed it so it has my passive perception on it.
Oh,
So you don't
I
have to
did
keep
not
asking.
think that. I did not think that's what PP12 meant.
Yes, I'm just bragging.
I was like, oh, thanks, I guess.
In centimeters, of course, right?
Anyways.
Then, yeah, I'm gonna have the party move with me. And we're just gonna start moving up the road.
You guys keep moving, all right. Varys, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast that spell that I sent in chat, Fairy Fire. See if there are any invisible enemies.
I'm just making sure.
I'm going ahead and casting that 20-foot cube like all around us, like with me as the center.
It only works for you. Oh wait, can everyone see it? They can.
Correct. It means nothing can
Each
go
object.
invisible.
Everyone roll a dex save, unless you guys are willing to be lit up. What is your spellcasting DC?
That is. Hold on. 16.
16. It's gonna roll. Oh, it doesn't have proficiency in a single damn save. That feels like horseshit. Oh,
Do you want us to roll? Everybody rolls. Still
well,
roll
unless
check?
are you guys willing to just be lit up? It won't make a difference if you guys are.
I'm not gonna be lit up.
All right. Well,
Holy crap!
What was
Just
your
crit.
DC again? What was the DC
16.
again? So anyone who rolled above 16, you're not lit up.
I rolled a 20.
Cormac is now glowing.
I rolled a 28.
Cormac is
And-
shiny.
Cormac is like radiating.
Ooh, Kythar rolled a natural 20.
And Jekka, you should have your +5 aura on. Everybody should have
And-
+5.
Well, regardless, almost most of you succeed.
Yeah, Cormac
But-
is still shiny. Everybody else is not.
Alex, you don't need to roll it because you're you. But
So I just blew my load, so I'm not gonna have any other good rolls the rest of the time, guys.
Don't phrase it like that, Jesus. And the thing does not light up. Nothing lights up.
Damn.
Just Cormac.
Just Cormac.
Wow, Cormac looking cool.
Kythar.
I'm the only magical thing here.
Sorry, Cormac. It must have
Kythar, your turn.
spell.
All right. I am going to cast.
I love these things. These things are one of my favorite things.
I don't have enough time to cast protection from good and evil, huh?
Is it a minute?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? I wouldn't
It is
say
a
so.
ritual only spell. You should be able to cast it,
Consecration.
and if it's a ritual, then it's 10 minutes plus the action. But you should be able to cast it without the ritual for just an action.
So I'll cast protection from good and evil on myself. One willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae,
No,
fiends,
its duration is 10 minutes. It's not a
Yeah.
ritual. Its duration is 10 minutes.
duration. Yeah.
Fae, fiends, protection against. All right, what type? What are you picking?
I don't have to pick, do I?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna say.
Wait, against certain types. Oh, it is types. It's all of them.
Types. Yeah, it's all of them.
The protection grants there's disadvantage on attack rolls that can't be charmed for if the target is already. Oh, cool. That's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So who are you setting it on? You and who?
It's up to one. It's one willing creature, so it's me.
Oh, just you. All right, cool. Zeldoc AC.
AC is 18. However, I can increase it if I want.
After the attack? Do you have
Yes.
to declare your... Okay.
As a reaction, I can spend one of my Draconic Power Points to increase it by 1 AC up to a total of 5. So I can make it 23.
Here's the thing. With this, you don't know the attack is coming. So that... that feels... I'll allow it. A 28... Alright, it rolled a 21. You watch Cassius. You watch Cassius also gets hit.
And Cassius is standing next to me, I'm assuming?
Cassius is standing next to you.
Can I use my breath weapon out in front of the both of us?
You need to tell me if you're taking damage first, because it's ahead of you in initiative.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you said Cassius gets hit, right? But yeah,
You
no.
do both get hit.
Okay, then I will take the damage.
Yeah, you take it.
How much?
17.
Ooh.
Okay.
And just for like you guys' convenience, this actually works really well because I can do this. So I'm going to do this just for this, so you guys can get a grasp of who's standing where in this fight. We'll do it on this. And there's the circle you guys are on.
Okay.
With my eyesight, the eyes of the eagle, is there any way that I would be able to discern the fine details possibly moving through the air around this thing that's invisible?
No. Roll me perception with disadvantage. You're literally trying to see wind right now. $14, no, you don't.
Okay.
Zeldoc, breath weapon.
Yep. I'm gonna do breath weapon kind of in front of between me and Cormac. Like right here.
Okay. You watch Cassius. Cassius seems got hit after you, just so you're aware.
Oh, you said we got hit at the same time, and Kyther was the one hit before that.
I was the first one to get hit.
It was Kaito. Okay, yeah, okay, no, you're fair. Fair enough. Never mind. You're right.
So yeah, breath weapon is just a DC 16.
Okay. It succeeds.
Okay, so it takes half. So it takes 9, because you round up,
Okay.
right? It's 9
Yeah.
fire damage. If it's undead, it's radiant.
Is not undead.
I was gonna say I
Okay.
didn't roll the extra
don't think
damage with the weapon strike either, but
We need a better plan for this thing.
Do you have any ideas what it is?
He doesn't answer.
Cassie has to ask you a question. Do you know any clue of what this is?
I might. It's a long-winded explanation.
Seems like a quick-winded explanation to me.
Joker, your turn.
Can I prepare a reaction if I get hit?
Which direction are you gonna swing?
Well, I'm not gonna
Wherever you feel
attack.
the pain from?
Yeah, I want to. Well, I want to cast a spell.
What spell?
I want to use the light cantrip. It's a touch cantrip, so if anything touches me, I want to light it up so we can see. Would that work?
This is such a tough rule. This thing has so many. This thing has so many rule like Phoenix. I will allow you to try.
Okay.
I will allow you to try.
Okay. So I will.
All right,
do
you'll
that.
hold that.
I'll hold that.
Zeldok. Actually, sorry, jump back up initial. Cormac, what are you doing? Oh, I skipped a huge amount of people. My bad. Since did we do Varus's and Carthars? Oh yeah, we did. So mind. Cormac, your turn.
I haven't got my. Did Cormac already have a turn already or no?
No, you did your protection from evil and good, and then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Cormac, your turn.
well, I don't know what to do other than stand here and look pretty.
Well, you got to think of something.
Might I
that-
say you're doing a good job at that already?
Oh.
Well, thank you, buddy.
So, question: is this thing hitting us with melee attacks, or is it hitting with spells?
You don't know.
But in just a rolling question or warding, I don't have to know if it is. If I get hit by something with it, everybody gets protection.
What does Aura of
Everyone
Warding do?
has resistance to magical damage, or from damage from spells, excuse me.
Not spells.
Okay, cool.
Is it a only to like prepare to counterattack if anything hits you?
You can do that.
Yeah, you ready an attack.
Then that's what I'll do.
All right. Varus. Sorry, Zeldok.
My turn? Alright, then I'm gonna, actually reach in. Oh, I need to roll a d6 to see if 1d6. Of course, it doesn't recharge. I'm gonna reach into my pouch of sawdust that I gathered for Jekka, and I'm gonna throw a handful, or about half a handful, because I got large talons and
Where?
claws, right out in front of me. Kind of like spread it out like people when they're throwing a net, a fishing net, how they kind of throw it in an arcing way, so it should cover kind of a cone area in front of me.
Nothing happens.
Okay. It literally just falls to the ground?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And it's gonna
Varus.
be my turn.
Well, can we just like also watch the sawdust on the ground to see if
Yeah, that's fine.
there's movement?
Varus.
Yes. My turn.
Yeah.
I want to ready in action.
To attack, okay. What action?
Word of Radiance.
Okay. Kythar.
But you already stated that's not undead.
You have not detected undead, no.
If it attacks me, I want to cast that spell. That's the action I'm readying.
Okay. Kythar.
The question. Different things I can do. So I'm right here. I'm gonna try to swing.
Oh,
Remember.
wait. I'm sorry.
So
Can I
the
take that
places you
back?
can no, I'm gonna say no on that one.
Damn.
There are, remember, the places you can swing. You can swing in the middle of all of you where there is a gap. Swing to your left, swing to your right.
I want to swing in the middle.
All right. And you turn, swing over your shoulder.
I'm going to go to hit.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Okay, let me just choose disadvantage.
Remember, everything will always be with disadvantage against this thing. Okay?
Oh, good God. That's the first one. Let's try the second one. Probably not.
Wind stops for a moment. Roll damage.
I wish I would have done a branding smite on this at first, so I can turn it from not being invisible anymore. Fuck. Should have done that, but oh well.
These things are hard to fight.
All right, rolling for damage. I'm attack on a divine smite with it too as well. So let's do damage first.
No,
17.
again, you don't know you hit it.
Okay.
You need to roll damage with every attack. You guys are going to roll damage because you can't see it. I just need to know how much it does if it hits.
17.
17.
One back there.
You swing through and the wind just stops for a moment. Jukka, take 12 damage as you feel this thing stab at your chest as it dives out of the center of the thing, and you slam the light cantrip down. And you watch as the faint outline of this sort of ghostly spirit lights up.
I knew it wasn't corporal. That's why
this thing
doesn't work.
passes. And the magic just binds with it just for a second as it flashes. And Cormac, you held your action and you're going to swing at this thing as it's like right here. Roll to hit, Cormac. Roll your attacks.
No disadvantage this time?
No disadvantage this time.
You can see it. Oh.
And you turned down your reckless attack.
Yes.
By the
Roll
way,
to hit
what
with-
type of
And you're
damage
raging.
did I take?
It's magical piercing.
Okay.
Also, for those of you who don't know, this is an invisible stalker. One of my favorite creatures in D&D.
Ew, you're a stalker? Get away from us, you creep!
Both hit.
Oh Lord.
Oh, man, this
This
is
thing-
going to be good.
This thing has a very low AC. They're not that.
I was about to say. So did I hit though? Did you say
You
if I
did
hit or
hit.
not?
You did hit.
So did I do a divine smite with mine then?
No, because again, you don't know you hit, so I'm not gonna let you smite on something you wouldn't know you hit.
Okay.
Oh, he hit it twice.
I rolled it
like
3
you would
times because we rolled the damage on the first attack that I swung and it stopped the wind.
All right. And you swing down and you cut away at this thing, and you watch the light sort of stretches and mangles as this thing twists, trying not to die to this. Yours, you can cast Ferris. This is a spell, so you can cast as well as a reaction.
Yeah, I cast my readied spell.
All right.
Is it within 5 feet of me?
Does it have to be within 5 feet?
That's what it says.
It is not within 5 feet. Never mind. Never mind.
Then nothing happens.
Even though he's back to back or right next to Jekka?
No, because that would be the equivalent of him being Cormac, so that's 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
But now, top of initiative. Cormac, you held your action, but it's technically Joko. Oh, sorry, it is Joko's turn technically. Since that was your last turn's action, but this is now your turn again.
Well, then I would hold the action again.
But it is
Well,
it's
no,
Joko's
it's
turn. You're up
Joko's
next,
turn.
Cormac. Joko, what are you
Alright.
doing?
And
You
it's
can see this
outlined.
thing.
I can see it.
You can see it.
All right, I am gonna swing, bring Godsbane down on it.
Roll the hit.
All right. All right.
Whoops.
Well, that's
That's gonna miss.
that's a miss, but I do get another attack. $13 to hit.
13 hits.
All right.
Really low AC. Holy
It's
crap.
it's literally air. It does not. It's an elemental. It's just air.
11 points of damage.
And this thing, you. And the wind seems to stop. And stay stopped.
Was that it?
I think so.
Who got hurt? I can patch you guys up.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little confused.
I'm good. I'm gonna lay my hands on myself. By the way, I'm just gonna touch myself.
Does anybody else? Why did you phrase it like that?
I'm just
Because
gonna
it's kind
touch
of-
myself a little gently.
Does anybody need some healing?
I wouldn't mind being topped off.
I wonder how many more there's going to be before we get there.
Yeah, Cassius, is this a normal
This
being?
isn't me.
I didn't say it was you. Is this a normal creature for this area, or is this something that you think Revan brought?
Oh, Revan. I don't think he's in control of it. When
What do
when the elves attacked, it was a mage. He was leading a large part of the assault. He had necromantic abilities. He used our men against us as they fell. That might be what this is. A linger. Possibly.
Is it possible that it's being controlled by something though?
I don't know.
Keep your guards up, everybody. Then
Let's keep going.
Does anybody need a break?
Do you really want to rest here?
I certainly do not.
I want
I
to go.
was- I
I'm
just
not-
wanted to check with the group if we were all okay. Or
I'm
if
not the
anybody
smartest
needed
guy,
a-
but I don't think we should sleep here.
I wasn't gonna say sleep. I was gonna say a short rest. But if we're fine, then we can continue.
You
Just
guys
trying to-
carry. You guys carry on.
I'm gonna cure wounds on myself then.
All right. The road is still littered.
Well,
with
hold on.
skeletons.
I'll use I'll lay on hands for you. That way you don't have to.
The road is still littered with skeletons. Bodies. It's hard being back here. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Well, for the most part, you were asleep for 3,000 years, so it might have been yesterday in terms of your memory banks.
Cormac know how mad he'd be if this happened.
This is one of them. He leans down. One of the skeletons seems to have etchings in its body, in the bone, magical runes left over from casting. One of the ones who returned.
What do you mean one of the ones who returned?
By the elven necromancer.
So what you're saying is that a being that might have been controlled by a necromancer just attacked us, and then we are walking on littered bones over here that could possibly be reanimated.
So you want to climb a mountain? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
At this point, Zelda takes out his
Did you guys look up past the forest, past the cliff? You could scale the wall up the cliff. The Castle Velendor is built on a cliff face.
At this point, I still want to take out my torch and light it with the tinderbox.
And it goes out.
Can I? Oh wait,
No,
I don't have prestidigitation.
I do, but does prestidigitation, the flame created from that, will that still burn?
The spark it creates is magical. Yes, that will burn. The minute it leaves 10 feet of you, it will not burn.
Okay, well then, yeah, I want to snap my fingers on my left hand and light the torch. And then,
you see a few fresher bodies.
And
As well.
I'm going to try and burn the one with the runes in it.
It's bone.
I can still char it.
Make it chars.
Already fossilized.
This bone, this is all dead. The runes are not lit up. They're just like carvings in the body.
Still, I mean, it'll make me feel better.
All right. And then you see one or two fresher bodies. Looks like they were being chased.
Chased down the road or up the road?
Down.
Are these more of your men, Cassius?
8,000 years tends to do a number on a body. I'd guess these were the treasure hunters.
And how much fresher do the bodies look?
Like fresh. Like
a couple weeks ago, fresh?
Easily a couple weeks, yeah. Like they're like carcassed and rotting, but
these
could very possibly be the treasure hunters from the shipwreck that we found.
That's who I'm referencing. That's who I'm referencing, yes.
Okay. And Zelda kind of goes up to them and kind of sees. I'd like to investigate and see if there was anything salvageable on their bodies. Not like their clothes, because I'm sure they're soaked in
the one
blood.
guy sort of landed on his back. You see his chest cavity has been well opened up and sort of chewed away. As you reach down, a bat flies out of his chest, and you sort of whack at it as it gets in your way. And
A bat camping out in his chest?
Can I shoot an eldritch blast at the bat as it flies away?
roll to hit as Zeldok inspects the body. It misses.
I can shoot two. Can I shoot the second one?
Roll a hit. It
Damn.
misses.
God, what is with your rolls tonight?
All of you, really. But,
Well,
yes,
not all of us. Cormac's been rolling really well, as have I.
that's true. You loot the body. Isn't much. You find... Looks like he was in charge of the ship's log. He has some cargo manifest on it, but that's nothing you guys wouldn't be important. They lost a lot of it in that shipwreck. The other one's a woman. But again, very dead. Not much left on the bones.
Okay. And then is there any sort of, I would say indicating marks, but is there any sort of identification on these people?
None.
Are they human? Are they dwarf? Are they halfling?
One's human, the other appears to maybe be elf, maybe half elf. But again, treasure hunter can be anybody.
Of course.
But yeah, one is definitely human. One appears to be maybe half elf or maybe an elf. You're not sure. His ears are quite pointed, but he has a bit of a beard. Or he did.
Right.
Can I see if one of them is drained of blood?
I don't mean to be wrecking the party, but why are we standing here looking at things when we know where to go?
I'm with you,
Body.
Cormac.
The bodies are both drained of blood.
They're both exsanguinated.
Excuse me?
That's what
Drained of blood.
means.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
How did you know
exsanguinated.
that? Oh my
I
god.
read a lot of books.
Everyone here is smarter than me.
With an intelligence score of 7.
7.
You guys reached the bridge. The gate on the other side is down, sealing off the city, the castle. But again, doesn't seem like it's going to be an easy entry.
Well,
We
That's,
could-
that's
is
okay.
it
Close, then I can climb up and over and open the gate.
would it be possible? No, continue. Sorry.
I was going to say, do you think you could climb that? The gate is probably 20 feet. Big steel one that slams down into the slots. You could
Gate
climb
give
up
you
on
20 feet away?
You
to
can
20
hoist him.
feet high.
I can hoist him up there.
I can give you a boost.
Yeah.
I could throw a gemstone up there.
Wait, can Zeldok do it? He's like 10 feet tall.
Hold on a
He's
second.
like 8 feet tall.
I can climb my movement speed.
You
I can
climb-
throw.
No. Literally, guys, he can just run up it.
Yeah, he can
I
run
can
up
run
it.
40
And we
feet
have
up
grappling
above it.
hooks that you guys can all basically climb up after him.
Yeah, we have grappling hooks.
We have
I have
2
my
grappling
jumping
hooks.
stone.
And as you guys get close, are you just walking across the bridge?
I'm going to stay at the beginning of the bridge until they get across.
Who's going across?
I'm
I'll go
going
across.
across.
I'll cross too.
All right, you guys head across, and
I'll stick with Zeldok in case anything happens.
No, you
So
go
all
ahead,
the tanks are
Varys.
running away, and then
Yeah,
Zeldok.
Varys, you go ahead.
Okay.
Cormac, are you climbing up?
I'm 8'4". I'm probably the heaviest of the bunch.
Cormac, are you climbing up?
Well, I wanted to wait till that duck got across.
Okay, you guys get across. And you're now sitting right at the gate, looking real pretty. Fog hangs in the air, the pine trees cresting the hills and mountains, and a tower looming high above you.
So
I'm-
you hand me the grappling hooks. I can drop down the end.
The gate mechanism is up there. You should just be able to crank it open.
Okay, then up I go.
And you head up, and as you're climbing, you guys are sort of looking up at Cormac. Behind the moonlit veil, the moon is sort of crested at the top of the angle. You guys are looking up at the tower. You guys see this humanoid figure standing atop the tower, perched, sort of squatting with one hand grasped between his legs, sort of kneeling on the karst. And he just looks down. You guys just see his silhouette in front of the moon. You watch as he jumps long, spindly limbs, and then shifts into the bat and dives beyond the walls of the castle, further inside.
We've been spotted.
It seems like we've been welcomed.
I was gonna say, he knows we're coming. We know we're coming. There's no surprise.
Let's do this. Cormac, roll me an athletics check. To crank that thing open. Because it's a big, heavy, it's one of those big cranks that you just one by one, piece by piece.
Not a strength check.
Athletics will be the same thing or better.
So the thing is I have advantage in strength checks.
Yeah, athletics is a strength check, that's what I'm saying. So yes, strength check. Holy shit.
Natural 20.
You gun that shit open. You just you push it once and it just curls all the way up and slams up and the drawbridge is down, people.
And sometimes I forget
Wow, Cormac, great job.
Now I need to ask, Varys, I know usually you have to call it earlier than the rest of us. How's everyone doing for time?
I'm so good.
Good.
Everyone's good. Now, you guys head into the large, it opens up to a courtyard. Anything you guys are sort of immediately looking for?
Not necessarily.
The Cassius actually kind of like lead the way.
Yeah, and in the courtyard, I'm looking for statues. I'm looking for doors. Looking for stairs. And kind of just trying to get an overall feel for where we are, how many exits, how many different places we can be ambushed from, how many statues could be turned into gargoyles or whatever.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for movement, like bats and stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking for bats.
Mindz. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious. I made this map I'm just trying to figure out a way to rotate it because I want to. There we go. Will it stay rotated if I just rotate it as is? Oh, it will, thank God. Because I made it vertically and I was like, damn it. I was cursing myself. But you open up again. It's not a war castle. This wasn't a warring people. It opens up into a well-grassed courtyard. Nature is still sort of run its course here. And it's just loading here. And boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. You guys enter the courtyard, coming up the path.
You went dark.
I know. You guys see the areas?
We can see some of pretty much the top half. There we go.
Oh, it's loading in. There we go.
Because there's this thing that says Advanced Fog of War, and I turned it on, and I don't really know what it does.
It's very dark.
Try dropping our token on. I think that has to do with dynamic lighting.
Well, that's horrendously annoying. So here's what we're gonna do. I am going to duplicate it. And of course it fucking does that. Alright, I'm gonna make it a new one without that stupid shit. Because that didn't work at all the way I liked it.
Alright.
Good music, by the way.
Oh, you're always killing me with the music.
Thank you. But there we go. Thank you, default Fog of War, for being so much more reliable. And settings, turn that down, and turn that off. And I know it's dark. 1 second. Is that working better?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Oh, good old gothic music.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. You can never go wrong with it, mate. Who there? It's the main entrance into the castle.
Would we be worried about that man that was watching us on the way in?
Who do you think that was? Is there really any doubt?
I have no idea. I've literally never been here before.
Oh my god.
Was probably Revan.
Did we adjust the
Yeah,
size of
you
our
think
tokens?
Those we're here to kill him.
We cannot adjust the size. Will has to.
Which I feel like is such bullshit.
Well, I don't know why I can't drag my token on it.
We'll fix that later, but yeah, I don't know
Okay.
what's up. It's being a dick to me today. It's all good, buddy.
Cool, thanks.
Whatever means, he's in there. His own room is that way. Are we just walking right in?
Is there any reason not to?
Well, we can't fly.
By the way, Will, is that a fountain? Or is there like water in there?
Why don't you walk up to it? But from here, you do see it's not a fountain.
Oh, it looks like a crystal or
It
something.
is.
Crystal.
It is a crystal. You walk up and you see a beautifully carved blue crystal in the shape of what appears to be some crest. You see that. Can't believe you left it there.
What is it?
In the language, I believe they call it Singiri. Who speaks Elven here?
I do.
The gift. We had some of our finest artisans make it. I married off my daughter. They brought it back. Guess they left it on a pedestal. We had it crafted to resemble the symbol of House Tannery.
Are you?
Do what you want with it.
I will pick it up then.
It's quite large. Like, this is a big crystal. Like, probably like basketball sized.
If you
Like,
guys
it's
want
large.
Will it
to,
fit
if
in
you guys
one of
want
the
to
pockets?
spare,
It will not fit in the pocket.
Damn.
if you guys want to spare about 10 minutes, I can figure out exactly what this thing is.
It's not magical. You're wasting your time. It's literally just a crystal we carved.
We can put it in my bag of holding.
Well, if anything, we could just come back and get it later.
Yeah, then let's do
If
that.
anybody wants. No
Actually-
point carrying it with us right now.
Actually, Jacka, do you have room in your bag of holding?
Yeah. I can move some things around.
Seems like this isn't a piece that should be out in the open. As I look at Cassius, let's toss it in the bag of holding for now.
Yeah.
My question is,
hold it
why has it
open.
been up the whole time? Why did the Revan leave it here? It has to serve some kind of purpose to him.
Well, Cassius, you said that this was a gift.
We gave to the elves with my daughter, yes.
Correct. So if anything, it must be put up to insult him, since the elves took over.
And you guys watch as a man begins to walk towards you guys. I'm just grabbing his token here for you guys. Alright, this token is not loading for me properly. What the fuck? What is wrong with the token state? Chuckles as well. But he is very recognizable to you, Varys. Your old friend.
I would know him too because I saw him.
You do. He walks forward and
Wait, who is it?
it's the elf,
Craven.
Raven.
Oh.
Varys. You said it's here, right?
Yeah. How do you 8 years old? How do you? Never mind. Yeah, it's
Don't
somewhere
ask
here.
questions you don't want to know the answer to. Good rule to live by. Greetings, all of you. And can you see Cassius's sword drawn, flat of the blade raised, and he, who the hell are you? None of your concern. I'm here to negotiate. I hope that you don't deviate from our agreement, Varys. And that, upon retrieval, the source code is aptly returned to me.
Yeah, I have no reason to deviate from our deal.
I ask who you are. I've never seen you before, yet you seem to know all or most of us.
I know more than any of you know about yourselves.
Yeah, you don't have to be smug about it.
Not smart.
Zeldok, this is the gentleman that saved Jukka's life.
We've met before. I've also met your father, Jukka.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
Quite sorry about that.
Are you?
And I want to ask him in Elvish, just like, how come you know so much about us? Why do you think you know us more than we know
Me?
ourselves?
Looks to you and he big smile under the hood he wears, and he, you know, Jukka, I would be sorry. I truly would, but
There's always a but.
I just can't feel pitiful. Because, well, I am needed to be corrected. And frankly, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. You do understand that, right? Oh, of course you do. Who am I kidding? But anyways, I am just here to clear up my agreement with Varys. So I'll be going now.
Hold on. Jukka, is this bad, man?
Not bad, but not good.
I am. And he smiles at you. A green light flashes. And Cassius turns to you guys and he, do what you want with it. It's not magic. It's literally just a crystal we carve for the elves.
The question: do you remember what just happened?
No. Varys, you do.
Oh, I see. Right. Guys, can I speak to you guys for a minute?
Am I in this? Elf.
Sorry. Okay, definitely not after that comment.
It's a fact, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. He is an elf who is very much alive.
There is no need for you to point that out, is just what I'm saying.
Are you ashamed of it?
No, not necessarily. I just thought it was rude.
And I asked, and I look at,
It would be, wouldn't it?
and I take a look at Varys, and I see the look on his face, and I'm like, Varys, it seems like
I am scowling at this motherfucker.
And he goes and sits down in this broken column, and I'll wait. Whenever you're done.
I want to do something silly.
Go ahead.
How many hit points do you think that crystal has?
Oh God.
He said it was fine to destroy. He doesn't care about it. But you can just push it off its pedestal. It's likely it'll shatter. It's not diamond or anything. It just seems like... Try to smash it.
I was thinking, but never mind. I think that we should just get inside and kill this guy.
Well, hang on. Varys has a thing.
Varys has a thing.
So
I'm gonna walk over to Varys and be like, Varys, what the hell's going on?
Kythar, you remember the visit we had from our friend?
Yeah,
you have that
you have that look on your face like you've seen them again. But
yeah,
what happened?
he gave us another visit, and just like last time, none of you can remember he was even here, because he turned back time again.
Wait, who is this?
The elf
What are you
friend,
talking about?
the
So,
elf that
the-
revived Jukka, and the one that wants the source code, was here.
The guy who basically just changed time for the third time.
Wait,
He
was here?
Yes.
He was also there before.
He wanted
This is
to
getting
just
very
make
confusing. Jacka, do you have room in your bag of holding so we can put this thing in there?
You
Yeah,
do?
I hold it open.
Okay.
Shove it in there.
You guys take the crystal.
And I go up to Varys and I just whisper, what did he do this time?
He didn't do anything out of the ordinary. He was just making sure that the deal was still up. He sounded, I don't know, something sounded off about him. I don't feel like I can trust him, but at the same time, I do owe him this debt. I feel conflicted.
He did save Jukka's life.
Well, fuck it. What happens if you don't pay? He can't take my life away. I'll fucking kill him. I'll fuck him up.
I'm just scared of what might happen once, based on what we've heard, what we've seen done by the elves, what they've done here, what they can do. What will they do once they have the source code? Is what I'm thinking.
I'm more thinking about the fact that what these elves did in the past doesn't seem like what elves do now. So it makes you think what propagated this kind of attack. And I don't trust Cassius as far as I can throw him.
Are you all done? We have no pressing matters. Let's go.
Either way.
We're just about. Let's go, gang.
He heads to the door, pushes it open, and we're going to go theater of the mind here. Step into theater of the mind here. As you guys walk down the large columned throne room, the gates open behind you. The red and gold throne, well preserved, sits empty.
Well, Cassius, looks like your throne's available. I'm just going, let's see if you can keep it warm for us.
Go to hell. Doors suddenly slam behind you guys as you guys have stepped inside. And fog begins to curl along the ground, sort of running in zigzag lines, tracing the columns. As they approach the throne, materializing into this spindly, lanky being, skin gray, long fingernails that curl over the arms of the chair. You guys can hear the sound of your heartbeat. It's deafening. His long, patchy, spotty white hair is just curling long behind him as he Cassius, welcome home. And that is where we will call today's session.
Lovely.
Yeah.
No, damn it! I want to keep going.
Oh, me too.
I feel this fight's gonna take longer than
Oh no! Here's the thing.
If it is
the
a
reason,
fight.
the reason I'm not gonna end it is because it's a dungeon crawl. The castle's a dungeon crawl, and I have to finish it because he's gonna vanish, and you guys are gonna be crawling through the whole castle, and there's like traps, and it's a big dungeon crawl. So this is just him setting up. This is me setting up the little 20-minute social bit or whatever it is before the dungeon crawl. But yes, big dungeon crawl. The whole next session is just kicking ass and killing shit. So that'll be fun.
And I'm starting to think that treasure that we came here for is no longer going to be there anymore.
Why do you think that? Also, actually, wait. First off, to those of you in the stream, hello. Hi.
Hi,
How are you? Hi, streamers. Sup, gamers? Anyways, we are going to jump over to the other server. So there's 15 people watching. I would love you all to come and chat. It'll be fun. We'll be chatting like this, but with you.
Right.
And again, thank you guys always for joining in. Let's all hop over there, guys.
You want to link the link for it up there?
Yep, let me grab this really quick.
Oh yeah, we'll throw up the Discord link. Just verify the rules, because there's rules. Like, don't be mean.
So we want to go to this one.
Also, what
Invite.
the heck are these synapses that I have? How does this work?
Synapse.
Synapses.
Those are channel points.
What does it do?
You can click on it and then you can
and
reward it, or you can redeem it for the different sounds and whatnot.
Oh. Wait, can I buy something? What, I just bought a sound, I think.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing. When and then the sound
Natural 20! I dig that. That is so fun. Alright, anyways, yes. Let's go to the other server.
Alright, here, I'll play one more for you. Well, this is what I was saying when
Natural 20!
when we were on the ocean. And I heard something in the background. This is what I thought.
Oh my god. Alright, let's head over to Tavern.
Alright.
See you guys there?
Peter.
Yep, I'm posting it right here. Posting it in the chat. So come on over. I'm going to finish off with the trailer so you can kind of retell or recount everything that we did, and then I'm signing off. Catch you over on the other Discord. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you all next week at same time, 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, see you next time on the Western Winds.